never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel is just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats would tell lies that they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah. You know the deal. Judah Benn, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family on this Good Friday. We are back again. The Good Boxing is JusDueBoxing, man. Y'all catch this on the playback. Y'all already know, man. Smash the like button, sub to the channel. Y'all already know. Turn your notifications on. All that good stuff. Come rock out with the good family. What's good with y'all, man? Y'all feeling today, man? Another good week of boxing, man. We got some good fights coming up tomorrow. So it's been a solid week, man. You know, it's been a solid week. I think Ryan is taking over the airwaves, dropping his tape, and he got everybody talking, just like I expected. And you know, and I got some questions, man. And my question is, how the hell he get it? Who the hell? Who gave Ryan the tape, man? Did he pay for it, or did somebody just hand it over? Like, what's going on, man? We're gonna talk about all of it, man. We're gonna talk about it. Shower, peace, and blessings to the queen. How you feeling today? Thrill Hill in the building. Was good with the Gianni Legion in the building. Was good, bro. Mike Biggs, boxing, my bro. Ace. All love, family. How you feeling? IB, what's good, fam? Yes, sir. It is Friday, player. Miss Joette, peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling? Salute to my guy, Hilltop. How you feeling, bro? PGH Big Dog, D for the win, is in the building. He said that damage control today for prices. Yeah, man, they've been going crazy. They've been going crazy. I was just observing. I was just watching a live recently, man. A bunch of people going back and forth arguing. Man, they said, your dude said Tank was 26 and Devin was 17. I said, what the hell? What? Or did he say 16 and 26? I was like, damn, bro, he just keep getting younger, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, he said 17 and Tank was 26. I said, damn, bro. If that was about what they say, that joint was like, what was it? about 8 years ago. If that was 8 years ago and Tank was 26 then, like how old would he be right now? 34? Like, yo, what? I'm like, bro, your math way off, man. Y'all out here looking bad. Y'all trying too hard. And it goes to show you how people don't really like it when the rabbit got the gun. Ain't that the quote? They don't like it when it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun. That's one of them situations. Everybody running around mad, huffing and puffing. And Floyd Mayweather keep catching strays. Y'all done got Shakur and Tank going exchanging a little back and forth on Twitter. Man, Ryan, all because of Ryan. Ryan done shook up the internet, man. One little upload, bro. They'll say too much. So Floyd gave him, I'm telling him, 3B. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, look, and now Dad's saying Floyd a hater. I'm about to pull that post up too. Zoom versus peace and blessings to my bro. How you feeling? Yeah, I'm gonna pull the post up. Like they doing a lot. It ain't even that deep, yo. It's all good, man. It's just a little sparring, right? It's crazy. The same people that's bent out of shape today are the same people that'll tell you, practice, sparring is just practice. It don't matter. So why the hell y'all mad? You know what I'm saying? It happened. You got everybody, it's the edited version. Where's the whole tape? I want to see the whole tape. Shit, Ryan said he should get the whole tape. He asked the people on the IG story, should he get the whole tape? He gave Dad some credit though, man, but he said he should get the whole tape, man. I'm like, sheesh, man, that's tough, man. That's tough, man. Jose Diaz in the building. What's good with the family? How you feeling? All is good on my end. All is good, man. I hope everybody in the chat doing good, man. Just another good day of boxing, man. Like I said, that tape dominating the airwaves big time, man. That little clip, man. It's all over the place. But once again, I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. When all else fails, blame Floyd, bro. They blaming Floyd right now. Like, I just want to know how he got the tape, though. I ain't going to hold you. I'm very interested in knowing what led to him getting it. Did he have to ask? Like, because that was quick, bro. Yeah, man. It was entertaining to see it. Like, man, you got to think. They done talked about it for years on end. So to see it finally, like, it is what it is, bro. It don't change nothing. Bro still undefeated, man. Tank still undefeated. Both guys still doing their thing. Both fighters still at the top of their game, like I said before. But, it's at this, yesterday we had fun. We had fun talking about it. But I think more so today is about the reaction from it all. Like the domino effect, you know what I mean? That kind of took place. Like I said, this sparring led to Shakur making a comment. Then Tank said, man, you know what's up too. And then, Shakur responded again, man, I like it personally. You know what I'm saying? Ray B was good what he said, beat that ass across the ring. It's Sean P in the building. Watch all the verbal sparring over the X's. Wow, I know. Say Shakur posted that Raymond Ford on Work the Body. Will he get a KO? I think he'll work the body to try to slow the guy down, but I don't know. A KO is not going to be easy. You get what I'm saying? Because this guy is coming to fight too. But I know, it's just smart tactics. That's what I see when I seen Shakur's story too. I seen him say that he gonna work the body. I like Raymond Ford. I'm from Jersey. I'm rocking with Raymond Ford, man. He about to go out here and get this dub. I'm trying to tell you. That's how I feel anyway. You know what I mean? I don't gamble too often, but I do think Raymond Ford gonna get the job done. And make no mistake, I do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, there's been a lot of verbal sparring going back and forth on the internets. On the internets. You know what I mean? And like I said, this is what Dev posted, man. Dev is pissed off right now. He said, man, Floyd been hating a long time. This ain't just start. He said, I held my tongue for years because I respect the greats of the sport. But this dude is a bona fide hater. Don't want to see nobody win if he not part of it. He said, I know he sent Ryan to sparring. I know he gave Ryan those pimp comments to say, miserable old man trying to stop the fight. Oh, man. Damn, man. Dev ain't take too kindly, man. He said, I'm happy he revealed himself to the world, man. Sheesh. Blamed it, right? How you know it wasn't Ellie? How you know Ellie ain't do it? Ellie could have did it. You know what I'm saying? Ellie could have did it when he was mad at you. Thrill Hill in the building. Was good with the family. How you feeling? All pros now, they champs now. Let's settle for real. I mean, for me, it's not really a big deal. You know what I mean, it's fun and it's entertaining. That's why I'm gonna keep talking about it. But as I do, I'm gonna continue to put it in perspective. It's not a one-up situation for me. It is a little laughing moment though at the super fans though, Thrill Hill. The people that super fans, not everybody, but just the super fans is funny. The ones that was calling AB all types of drunks and liars and stuff like that. It's funny for them, but it ain't. I look at Dev absolutely no different because I'm not surprised by nothing I seen, to be honest with you. A little surprised, I ain't gonna lie. Draper right in the building was good. It seemed like everyone in the gym was hitting Dev. That's how I was looking. Yeah, they mad, Mr. Joel. They like, you know what I mean? Fight game in the building was good with the family. Tony Vandross Williams Jr., peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling today? Your daddy leave that man Floyd alone. I'm telling you, they still look, and it's stuff like this that's causing it. You know what I mean? Yeah, they've been throwing rocks at the throne for a minute. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Floyd been the one ignoring stuff for a long time. I said this before. Remember when they said, the Floyd Mayweather era is over and all that stuff like that? I told you, I thought I was joking at the time, but they do say Floyd is petty, so maybe that's what sparked it. You got to think, man. I ain't much a crime victim. It's all nothing changes. You know what I mean? Like nobody loses fans over this. If anything, it just keep things going, right? It's entertainment. I'm gonna keep putting that in perspective for the people that don't get it. It is fun. It is entertaining. Devin Haney is still a 2-division undefeated champion, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Former undisputed. Nothing that doesn't change. Like, it's just good entertainment. I be wanting people to just take the stress out of it. It's not that deep. It's fun, bro. It's fun. He got touched up a little bit in that edited clip, whatever y'all want to call it. It's all good. You get what I'm saying? Look, they say he walked out of there with the money. At the end of the day, Tank walked out of there with a contract. You know what I mean? They both winners. You know what I mean? So it's really not that big a deal, but it is funny for the people that's overly emotional because it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? But the conversation for me more so today, like we seen in sparring, we had fun with that last night. I still got the clip in there for what it's worth. Maybe I play it a time or two, but I wasn't going to focus so heavily on that because we, like I said, we had fun with it. But I think stuff like this, like I understand where Devin Haney is coming from. I've heard this a bunch of times from Floyd, but you know what I mean? The only problem I have, Tank, Larry Lopez in the building was good with it, bro. Say Tank fans so happy about the old edited sparring footage. I look at it like this, Larry. You know what I mean? Look how happy people was when Bill Haney was sending that little clip of Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney sparring, where Shakur was saying, I'm tired, and everybody was trying to make him seem like he quit. Nobody had a problem with that. They was running with it. It was funny. You know what I mean? People was literally like, getting hard-ons over this joint. Like, you get what I'm saying? They was literally running around here and up in arms, exaggerating, happy, pushing narratives, kicking dirt on the man name, all that stuff. Nobody had a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? When he dropped Hector Luis sparring footage right before his fight, a little while before his fight, nobody said nothing about it. It was cool. It was funny. It was, he beat him up. He kicked him out of the gym. He beat Shakur up. Shakur quit. He couldn't finish his sparring. You see what I'm saying? He ain't got enough gas. All these different narratives. Like, think about it. So when they get a little bit of it back, it's okay. It was entertainment when he was doing. I wasn't mad when he dropped the sparring footage. It's life. It's not that bad. Nobody gonna get hurt from it. It's just entertainment. That's how I treat all of this stuff. Stuff's supposed to be fun conversations that we could enjoy. We could talk our shit, rock with your guy if you got one. But I'm gonna always side with boxing, and I'm gonna always tell y'all it's entertainment before anything. It's all good, bro. These dudes are still elite level athletes. They still at the top of their game. You get what I'm saying? This don't change nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand them getting a dose of his back, and with him, like, they could just straight up keep calling Floyd a hater. The only issue I have with the hater comment, P. Hunter in the building, was good with it. Cosmic Lando in the building. Salute, family. Judah Ben, my guy. He said, Devin mad. I tell you, Devin mad. He don't like that. Great promo. Yeah, it's great promo. It's great promo, bro. How about they release the full footage? Better yet, leave Tank. Have Tank send an offer. Look, I'm with all that. I'm with all of it, Larry. I ain't against them releasing the whole thing. I'm not against him sending a contract to fight him. None of that. But I do. It do makes me want to see the fight more, and I think that's the whole point of it. Like, I think people missing the point. That genuinely should make people want to see the fight now, right? Because you got people that saying, "Look, man, he was only 17 years old. That was so long ago. They need to fight now, man. Dad got so much better." Exactly. We want to see the fight. That's all it does. Emotions aside, we men, we men, women, we adults, we love this sport, bro. Emotions aside, don't this make you want to see a fight more now? Tell me it don't. Make you want to see the fight a little bit more now. You get what I'm saying? That's all it do. Just make you like, man, I definitely want to see them scrap now. Yeah, I bet you can't do that to Dev now. That's where we should be at with it, right? There's nothing to be mad about because it happened years ago. Years, about 8. You get what I'm saying? Close to 10. So salute to them dudes. They've grown significantly since then. They went on to achieve, you know what I mean, to have all types of success. Like, you know what I mean? Dev continuing to do so. William Old School, my brother. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to put this in perspective. We can have fun talking about this. It's not that deep. I don't hate nobody. I don't hate none of these fighters. It's promotion for the fight. It's entertainment. It makes you excited for the potential, you know, Devin Haney and Tank Davis fight down the line. Not even down the line, but, you know, in the near future. That's all it do, bro. I'm trying to tell you, when people start looking at boxing the right way, you'll just enjoy it more. We be mad at everything these young dudes do. They enjoying it. They having fun. The thing is, Ryan might have got the first laugh. He might even got a second laugh. But Devin Haney, if he gets Ryan in that ring and does what he typically does to him, he will then get the last laugh, bro. Make no mistake. Ryan Garcia is probably going to, you know, not get the last laugh in this situation. So it's all good, man. He still got to go in there and fight him. You could drop all the sparring footage you want. You can talk all you want. You got to go in there 420. It's an actual fight, and you have to fight him. And it's going to be you in there. It ain't going to be Floyd Mayweather. It ain't going to be no Adrian Broner jumping inside the ring to help you. Like, think about it. Like, so think about what I'm saying. He's going to get the last laugh. You got to fight that man. And you're not going to have anybody. Your pops ain't going to be able to jump in the ring for you. Floyd ain't going to be able to help you. Showing you the footage is not going to help you do anything. Like, you just got the social media world buzzing. You just got YouTube buzzing, right? Bravo. Kudos to you. Salute. I mean, you better take it and run with it, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a grateful setup for the fight. Devin just got to take this frustration out on Ryan. Right. 420. Yeah, facts. You know what I mean? So the deal can be sealed. You get what I'm saying? It's just entertainment, y'all. Like, I truly rock with all of these dudes, bro. Ryan included, even though he's slipping a little bit right now, and I think he's a little scatterbrained, but he got to get it together. You know what I'm saying? But they just don't change nothing. The only thing I really got out of this is a couple laughs, and I only laugh because you see certain people's reaction be overly emotional. Not one time did you hear me say anything, not one negative comment. I even had a dude in my comment section saying I'm straddling the fence to try to appease the pro-Haney fans. That's how down the line I be. It's nothing to do with that. It's just like, what you want me to criticize? What you want me to go crazy on him? It's just 8 years ago. The man got so much better since then. Look, I'm thinking about the last time I seen him in the ring. He was sharp as hell. He was razor sharp. You get what I'm saying? Feet intact, defense intact, punch selection on point. You get what I'm saying? He was sharp as hell. Discipline on 100. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking at. Like, this is, again, it's something fun, entertaining to talk about. But it ain't nothing crazy. At facts, he did admit to stopping. He said once he got tired, he started picking it up a little bit. He did. He kept it real, Larry. You get what I'm saying, Larry? He kept it real from the jump. He always tried to give him his credit. It turned the corner when people started making it personal, Larry. I'll go pull up the old clip right now of Tank talking about it. I'll go pull it up, talking about it was good work. He sparred him twice before in Baltimore and in the Mayweather gym. Gave the man his credit. It started going left when people kept asking about it and talking shit. So now when it come out, I'm not about to be salty and sensitive over it. Tank is a dog. We know this. There ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? But in Devin Haney in his own right, that's the kind of work that you want because he probably got better from it. Get what I'm trying to say? He got buzzed by Linares. Everybody make a big deal out of it, but I'm willing to bet you anything. He's gotten better since then. He learned because of it. So it's always a bright side. People just too sensitive because they too emotionally attached to a fighter, so they can't see that. Man, everybody's favorite fighter got touched up. Let me bring up what Shakur said about Bud when he got in there with Bud. Since we talking about how Devin was 17, let me talk about my boy Shakur when he got in there when he was 17 with Bud Crawford, and Bud Crawford beat his arms up. Broke him down and beat his arms up and really could have took him out, but he took it easy on him. Like, you get what I'm saying? That happened. That really happened. Shakur is I don't care what you say. He a bad man. He got in there with Bud, and Bud showed him, look, you ain't that bad. Get what I'm saying? Beat his arms up. Everybody get a lesson in boxing, bro. It's not really a loss. There's no win and loss in sparring at the end of the day, man. It's just it's what it is. Like all that did was show me what I already felt like was the reality. Tank is a dog, and I felt like AB was never lying about the jumping in there. It's not a big deal. I don't care about winning and losing. Yeah, he could outlast, and Tank literally said he got tired, and then Devin started picking it up. He said this out of his own mouth, like with no ego involved. He didn't care. He's admitting this stuff to the people. He always, I don't think people do a good job at following the paper trail. When this initially was being talked about, it was mutual respect. It started out that way until people started forcing their opinions into the situation about what happened. Then it turned the corner. You know what I'm saying? He started going personal. He like, man, you know what I mean? He started letting it know. I cracked him, bro. He started letting it be known. The Rise podcast in the building was good with an X in the building. He said, prior to this whole footage fiasco, why did Bill and Floyd fall out? It's a good question, bro. It's a good question. Edwin Morris in the building was good. What is good, saying? How you feeling, bro? Ty White in the building was good, Ty. Floyd looked out for Devin and Ryan by going Mr. Ryan. Now maybe the fight does well on 420. Just need the footage. That's the promotion for the fight. Up until this point, yeah, I think I heard it. You know, I'm not a guy that cares and wants to see any fight fail. I want to see all these fights do well because you want to see the sport as a whole do well. But I did hear that they was kind of struggling with some ticket sales. So again, maybe this could, you know what I mean? Maybe this could help the fight in that regard. So again, it's always a silver lining. It's always another way to look at stuff. You don't always got to look at the glass half empty. You can look at it half full, man. This just brought a lot more buzz to the fight. PSA, Devin Haney supporters, the Haney Hive, the Hanos clan, the ones that call them the Water Walkers, all that good stuff. PSA, bro. This brought way more attention to a fight that people said didn't have as much buzz as it should have. It's a good thing. This stuff happened so long ago. It wasn't Ryan in there doing it. Ryan, the one that got fight. Get what I'm trying to say? He got to stand on that. Imagine releasing Al Booker, my guy. What's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? You know what I mean? Imagine doing all of this. You come in, you had a throne waiting for you, a gold chair decked out, a bedazzled chair. Then you popped up on a horse with a cocaine white suit. Then you had some men carrying you on their shoulders. Then you popped up with some strippers, they said, or whatever it was, mad chicks. You've been pulling out all the bells and whistles. You're doing an amazing job, but imagine to do all of that and go in there and get your ass beat or not even make it to the fight. You get what I'm saying? Who gonna get the last laugh? Devin Haney's gonna get the last laugh, bro. Devin Haney's gonna get the last laugh. You better believe Ryan gotta do this. And I appreciate him for it because it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Roger, what's good with it? He said, drunk out of shit, Tank got faster feet than Reed. You know it. You know it. Yeah, Shakur did say, Bug gave him a good OB. He did, bro. He said it on Twitter the other day. He responded to somebody. TJ, what's good with it, TJ? How you feeling, man? Yeah, I make sure y'all smash the like button. We just getting started. We gonna cook. Salute to my baby girl, Miss JusDueBoxing. How you feeling, Queen? Tim Stoudemire in the building. Was good, my bro. I think Devin Bill should be thanking Floyd and Tank right now. I'm telling you, it brought a lot of buzz to the fight, I think. Now people are interested. You got people that don't even talk boxing posting that clip and talking about it. Now everybody's like, huh? Who? Ryan posted what? Oh, they got a fight coming up. Now they might genuinely tune in. You can't tell me this is a bad thing. This is good. This is good for the fight, I believe. I do. I mean. But again, man, I'm not fully surprised. I am at the same time, but I'm not. It's like I'm surprised at the timing in which the tape came out. I thought it would have been a situation where Tank and Dad was about to fight, and then it came out. But I think what potentially accelerated that process, and this is just my opinion, what potentially accelerated the process was those dudes really you constantly taking those jabs at Floyd over and over. Like you said, look, Dev speaking from his standpoint. I can't tell him how to feel. That's how he feel. That's his honest opinion. He said, yo, look, man, this dude's a bona fide hater. Been hating for years. He don't want to see nobody win. My only issue with that is beating Ryan Garcia doesn't get you closer to what Floyd accomplished. You get what I'm saying? You got a long way to go. And that's with all due respect with everything that you accomplished. To hit that status, it's going to take a lot more than beating Ryan Garcia respectfully. You get what I'm saying? Like, remember, you referred to yourself as the Come on, man. Like, let's talk about it, man. We talking about it. It's just an honest conversation. Like, remember, man, you the one that said, you the pretty boy Floyd reincarnated, do the research, look at the similarities in style and career. I remember you said that. So y'all was good at one. He said you happy to see it though, right? I'm happy that it got out the way for sure, Ty. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't happy like, oh snap, good for you, Devin. Aha. Like, nah, my aha at all is more towards the overly emotional fans. Not even all of them, just the ones that be overly emotional with it. Like the ones that had no problem with them dropping that little 8-second sparring clip where you didn't see nobody throw or land a punch. You just heard Shakur say, I'm tired. And everybody ran with that. And they was cool with it. The same ones that was laughing when he said, he beat up Hector Garcia and kicked him out of camp. And then he dropped the footage. Those ones that was cool with that and pushing those narratives and laughing. Those are the ones I'm saying, aha. If you wasn't one of those people, I'm definitely, it's not to you. But those other people, that is like a laughing moment for those ones. You get what I'm trying to say? Like it ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, and Ryan happens to be Ryan the Rabbit today, man. You know what I mean? Ryan turned into Bugs Bunny, man. You know what I mean? He Elmer Fudded you. He took your gun and blasted you with it. You get what I'm saying? Ryan is good, not great. Absolutely. Absolutely. I heard Riggin died fighting. Yeah, he going to bare knuckle, TJ. He is. Floyd was sitting shit down at that age. Absolutely, Tim. And he was fighting some dogs, bro. Daniel, what's good with the family? How you feeling? He was fighting some dogs at this age. So look, I ain't saying y'all ain't got no similarities at all, right? But it's still it's the A1 Hoops on. My bad, pardon me. Salute to my guy A1 Hoops on. Kello, what's good with it? He said all he got is a nose. And the way he was in there punching, boy, and he was in there treating it like, man, it was all on the line. But again, man, this made the young Dev got pissed off, man. He responded, bro. He said Floyd hating. But I just don't respectfully, I just don't know what hating does for him in this situation. Like it has to be something more to it than that. And again, I just kept hearing y'all taking shots and shots and shots at him. At some point, how long is he gonna be quiet? And y'all said he petty, right? So you shouldn't be surprised. You said he petty. Y'all literally begged for the footage to be released. I'm starting to think that they felt like it was never going to come out. He said people about to fight their own mom over this fall clip. I'm telling you, A1, they wilding over it. But what's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? Good, can't complain. That's what I like to see. John Wick in the building. What's good what he said? The video, smoke and mirrors. It all depends on how you look at it. Yeah, you could say it's edited, right, John? But I think what people are missing is that, according to their ages and the age difference, I think it was about 8 years ago. Like they've grown significantly since then. I think, you could, some people say it wasn't a sparring match. It was like, that was a highlight tape just showing what Tank did. Well, even if that is the case, right? Let's say like they didn't show, it's fair to say you didn't see what Devin did, right? Okay, cool. Because it wasn't just that one-sided. But what I am saying is those punches that were landing in the clip, those wasn't like Photoshop video edited in there. Like maybe the sequence in which the punches were landed, it was some editing going on with that. And I can understand that. That's fair, right? But those punches were landing and they were heavy, they were serious, and he was in some trouble. If you're telling me that you're cool with him just getting welled on like that, and if Adrian Broner didn't, slow it down for a second, that he was completely good, then that's on you. For me, I felt like it would have got extremely bad. But at the end of the day, it's a learning lesson for both of them, man. You know what I mean? You learn, you get better. And like I said, I think people missing the point. This should make you want to see the fight. You get what I'm saying? Forget all the back and forth. Who you notice? You never heard me say who won, who lost. Dev this. Oh, you know what I mean? But that was rough though. I ain't gonna lie. That was rough. He was laying some hands, some heavy leather. But at the end of the day, man, it's a learning lesson, bro, and you get better. You know what I mean? How else are you gonna learn if you ain't gonna get in there with the best, with most deadly guys, with the dangerous guys? Get in there and fight them. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Go in there and get that work. Opulent LDTV, what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? Yeah, it's like his boy who lies, and then when he's called out on it, ready to fight. Right. Man. So, man, if there's anyone in boxing close to Floyd, Shakur, definitely not Devin. I feel you. I definitely feel you. You edit a video, it was clipped 9 times. I mean, look, I can't tell you how many times it was clipped, but I can see that it, you know, it could have been edited, but that's not the real big takeaway for me. Like for me, they say Adrian Broner was a drunk and a liar, right? And he didn't really do that. And I seen Adrian Broner in that ring. So after I seen that, I was like, all right, cool. It's one of them situations. But look, they still got the money. AB never lied about that. He never lied. He said, yeah, they made some money. They did, you know what I mean? Meaning Bill and them made the money. So it's like, you know what I mean? Just competition, bro. But I'm not overly attached to none of this. Like it's fun to watch and talk about. You know what I mean? He's saying 16, man, 18. Yeah, man. I heard he was 9 earlier. Kirk Douglas, salute, Brody. I heard he was 9. Somebody said he was 9 earlier. I said, damn. That wasn't 9 clips. That was 23 piece before AB stopped. Was 1 clip. I thought so too. I thought the onslaught was pretty consistent with those punches, and he had him just in a compromising situation. It's Tank at the end of the day. How many people gonna do that to Devin? And you know what really don't matter is that in 31 fights that hasn't happened to him. So it shouldn't be no panic, right? Everybody said he got way better since then. Everybody said how young he was, right? And y'all all agree that he grew since then. So shouldn't be no big deal, man. You learn, man. Just imagine seeing, you know what I mean, being a fly on the wall when Shakur sparring Bud and Bud did that to him. How we'd be looking, they'd be talking crazy about it. And Shakur admitting to it. He always was consistent with the story, right? But think about if it just leaked or something. It came out how people be talking crazy. And he already told you what happened. They'll still go crazy. Even though he would say, you think they'll be trying to say, oh, he was only 17. Hell no. They'll be saying Shakur got his ass whooped. That's why I'm saying I ain't overly emotional, man. As for, you know, you live and you learn, bro. So that's I literally heard Bill say today that the fight with Tank and Ryan was an exhibition fight. Seriously, what's wrong with that guy? Yeah, he killing his own fight when he say that. He killing his own fight when he say that. If it was an exhibition when Tank fought him and he knocked him out, what is it now? A knockout loss later when you fight him? You get what I'm saying? Let me guess, because it's at 140, no catch weight and all that, it's a real fight now, right? That makes it a real fight. Nah, you can't get that. Salute to my guy TJ, man. Much love and appreciation, bro. So I don't know, but it's not that big deal to me. Sparring they are just super corner to me. I mean, it all depends, right? I think they can serve a purpose. I talked about this before. I think when, like, you ever see when sparring clips are released, but it's like some mutual stuff and you just see like a little, you know, good work, or you see some minutes of good work, like it can serve a purpose. It could teach people out there. It could show you that everybody don't go in there and try to kill each other. Some people just work, right? But I think, you know, when you've been, you know, a product of putting out that same type of stuff, like I don't be hearing nobody question it, right? Like, again, I told you, like, people losing their minds over what is that, 1 minute and 40 some seconds, right? And they released an 8-second clip, I think it was, of Shakur, where nobody landed a punch, and it was like, bro, he quit, he did this, he did that, like without no details and knowing nothing. Nobody was coming to his rescue talking about, you know what I mean, oh, they was young or they got mad around. None of that. They was just like, oh, you see it? He quit. It was just all cool. So that's why I say, for me, I ain't mad at it. See, it's just entertainment. Once I enjoyed the clip, I like our Tank fight. I didn't see Devin punch drunk. You didn't see him punch drunk. I seen him in a compromised situation. I'm gonna just say that. Punch drunk, I don't know, but I don't think AB got in there for his health. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he just got in there just to, you know, just to be there. You know what I mean? See what I edit or not. It's just a little doghouse workout, right? Just a little work. Yeah, man. But bottom line is, it should have told you to tell you that they want to fight. That you should want to see that fight. Dev kept coming. He stayed up on his feet. John was good with it, bro. Stayed up right on his feet, bro. Took a lot of shots, bro. He was tough as hell for taking them shots. Mike was good with it, bro. Grinch in the building said Devin would be Tank now. That boy Tank stable in top competition. Man, it's tough, man. I can't even have that discussion, because I mean, we could if you really want to, man. And look, it's easy for me. Has Devin fought anybody on Tank's level? Yeah, I think. You think Lomachenko is the equivalence of Tank Davis, what Tank Davis is right now? You know what I'm saying? After 2 losses, so just think about it. Like, until one of those dudes fight somebody that's on the level, or that we at least deem that's on the level of the other one, they all fought in or around the same level of competition, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 names, maybe 1 or 2. Get what I'm trying to say? And that's all of them. So I don't think it's a matter of avoiding top competition. I think it's a matter of those fights. People want those fights sooner than they're actually ready. And I think sometimes as fight fans, we want fights for guys more than they want them for themselves. And I don't care what nobody say. I know what I see. We be sitting up here screaming about this fight and that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like people want Benavidez and Canelo, right? But we clearly want that more than Canelo do, right? And it's clear to see. But I think when it's Tank and Dad, people can't see that. They just feel like it's one guy that won it so bad and the other one don't. And I just don't think that's a reality. You know what I mean? Canadian dollar whack. Nah, it's all good, TJ. Salute to my guy, man. Salute to Canada. I don't think it would be like this because Shakur has been keeping it real. For sure. Grinch was good with his Cal Cooler. Blessings to my guy. How you feeling, family? Devin has the belts, not Tank. I mean, that's cool. You know, Devin got a belt, just like Tank, to be honest with you. Devin had the belts. For sure. You know what I'm saying? He definitely had them belts. He got one just like Tank. And that don't stop them from mentioning him every chance they get and still wanting to fight him. So I mean, and he, you know, the joke would be on him because you ain't never heard Tank say that's his biggest fight, but you've heard Devin Haney say Tank is his biggest fight. So with or without the belts, don't really matter. You know what I mean? Haney more accomplished. I don't watch boxing to pair them up against each other in that way, right? Like, oh, they're more accomplished. I don't care. I think they're all top fighters. You get what I'm saying? I don't have those petty arguments like who's more accomplished. Okay, what does that mean? Even with that, you're just making my point even more. Even with him being more accomplished, as you say, I don't even argue people's opinions. Even if you're saying those are the facts, right? More accomplished because he was undisputed, 2-division champion, right? All that stuff is cool. Even with that being said, his biggest fight is still the guy that he's so much more accomplished in. Let that sink in real quick. Let that sink in, and then you'll know. You'll start understanding a little bit better how special Tank is, or when it turns what it brings to the table. He's literally, you got multiple fighters on record saying that's their biggest fight, and they all saying that same guy. So just think about it. Shakur shit was the weirdest shit ever. Yeah, right. Kirk Douglas in the super chat. Much love and appreciation to my guy, man. Putting that color in the chat. Said the shoes on the other foot. They would love it. Trump said, nah, they would. They would. It wouldn't be all of this. It wouldn't be no. I'm telling. The proof is already there. Kurt, remember the little clip with Shakur. And nobody said nothing about no edit. Nobody said nothing. They just said, he quit. It's always the same story. Everybody quit. Everybody quit against him in sparring. Like that. When that's the narrative, it's cool. I don't hear people questioning. I think most of the Tank supporters don't really be giving a damn like that. Like, we don't care. Like, we know a false narrative and we don't feel the need to defend them. Like, I mean, so again, man, it's part of the game.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Of the game, man. Part of the game, man. They all fighting in or around the same level of competition. Nah, they're not a Grinch. Because, you know, I like to talk to people, and you all good. Your opinion is welcome. Tank fighting Frank Martin. There are way more tougher opponents to select. And remember, let's keep this in mind. Tank is at 135. So name the way more tougher opponents than Frank Martin. Name them. That's realistic too. Like, let's keep that in mind. That's realistic. That don't have a fight lined up. That actually is willing to make the fight. Name them. Name the guys that's way more. You know what I mean? Name. Salute to my baby girl. Yeah, smash the like button for you, bro. Become a member. All that good stuff. Canelo doesn't give up about 30 million plus. Yeah, Cocomelon. That Cocomelon got it, bro. And I like to talk to him. So, Grant, you all good, but I'll just like put that to the test. Tank don't want nothing to do with Haney, Shakur, T.O. I mean, Shakur don't feel like that. Shakur feels like Tank will fight him, and he said that out his mouth. So, I mean, what you want me to believe? What the fighter believes that happened, or as opposed to somebody else that's doubting him? You get what I'm saying? T.O. just say anything. He said Haney don't want to fight him too. He said, listen, I literally got a clip. Let me see. Don't I still got this clip in here with T.O. running his jibs?
I waited for Tank Davis and Wahid, nothing. I waited for Devin Haney, nothing. I waited for Terrence Crawford, nothing. Nobody is holding down.
He's saying Devin Haney don't want it either. You believe that? And most people believe Tio wants nothing to do with Devin Haney. So I'm just not big on trying to assume that we got a crystal ball and we like, you have no proof to back up what you're saying. It's just your assumption based off what you feel like you've seen. And I don't knock that, because we all have a different point of view, right? But nobody can deny. Has he ever turned these people down? Has he ever ducked these people? Then they're gonna say, oh, he never sent the contract. These dudes ain't trying to make a fight as much as the people on the internet are. The people on the internet are really trying to make the fights. You get what I'm saying? Because they yelling it. Think about it, bro. It's negotiations 101, bro. And I'm gonna say this again because it makes sense and it need to be said. If you are so gung-ho that he wants to fight, why every time it's time to even start talking about the fight, it's a bunch of slander, rhetoric, banter, and false narratives being put out? And again, from both sides, is one side that has been very consistent. You have never heard one side speaking about any numbers or money or any of that. You kill. I'm just saying, and this is for boxing. You kill a fight. This goes for anybody. You kill a fight once you start throwing numbers out there and all the business. So just take that for what you will, and it's okay if you still see it different, bro. It's just a conversation, bro, and it's entertainment. But Tank is top competition. So, I mean, yeah, you want to see him in there with all these other guys, but they all got to be on the same page. Both parties involved got to make the fight. You get what I'm saying? It takes two. And again, fights don't get made on social media. Like, when I'm hearing people say to contact somebody's team and they saying they're not willing to do that, how are you convincing me that you want to fight if you're trying to make offers allegedly to the fighter when you know it don't work like that, when you know he got a team and advisors that work that stuff out? You just gonna cut them out and you're gonna go right to the fighter because, yeah, that's how his fights be made, right? It just don't make a lot of sense. And that's just being real, man. I ain't siding with nobody. That's just being real. If anybody's going about a fight that way, I'm gonna say that I don't think that it's not. I'm not gonna say what they don't want. I'm past that discussion. I think all these dudes want to fight each other if the situation makes sense. I think they'll all fight each other, right? But again, I'm not convinced that going about it that way gets you a fight. I'll say that. I ain't gonna say what he don't want. You talking about it, so you must want it, right? I'll give him benefit of the doubt, but it's certain ways that you go about it. And when you start spilling numbers and details before you even get into any real negotiations, you're telling me right there, either you're stupid or you really killing the fight. And you know what I'm saying? Either you don't know it or you know better. You know what I'm saying?
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Said Mayweather. Sure, he's retired. Although James in the ring, outside the ring, I don't know, right? Okay, AB got a good heart. He looked concerned in that clip. He did. GM in the building. Was good, family. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button for your bro. Sell to the channel if you haven't. Turn up with your boy, man. Y'all free to tell me what y'all think, man. Everybody free to have their opinions, man. You know what I mean? Rock out. Kate Causey in the building. Good attention to start of the first quarter. I'm telling you, man, it brought a lot of attention to that fight. LaMarcus, was good, family? How you feeling? He said, y'all some hoes. Thank Father in the building. Tank go tell Tank to fight Lomachenko, Shakur. When the last time you heard Lomachenko speak Tank name? And then again, I would love to see either of those fights. Grinch, I think those are great fights to make even now. I think Lomachenko is still a great fight to make for Tank. And Shakur, I think that's the best fight to make at 35. That's just my opinion. But again, you literally seen Loma say no to Shakur. Like, see, this is what kills me, right? Tank get all this pushback and this criticism for avoiding top guys, but none of these top guys could say that they were, the fight actually was offered, and he said, yeah, you know what, I'm turning this down. Like, none of that is the case. You literally seen Loma say no to Shakur and go take a lighter touch, a softer touch with Kambosos. You literally seen that, and that's the guy you vouching for. But you've never seen Tank do that. You ain't never seen him do that. You get what I'm saying? So, and I'm gonna show you how real I am. He say, "Here, runner, here, track star." Hold on, I got you.
He's a runner, he's a track star. He gon' run away and beat his heart. He get to the bank, he can just talk. Can't hurt anyone cause his hands off. Do not want to hear but talk on Twitter. He don't do the race just like this one. I didn't even pay while I refund.
And that's my favorite fighter, real. We had fun over here, bro. No soft, no emotional stuff. Like, he's a runner, he's a track star, but I always come back with something real. If that is the case, go beat his ass. Because you know what I find to be crazy? You know what I found to be crazy about Shakur when it come to him? Most times when guys have off or bad performances, guys be licking their chops and jumping at an opportunity to fight him. But him, they like, nah, I ain't fighting him now because he did this. Nah, that you ain't fighting him because you can't beat him. And I'm gonna say that until somebody show me different. If you are a guy making an excuse, especially, you know, with the exception of one person, but I don't think nobody can make that excuse. I think great fighters fight great fighters. I think, you know, I mean, real ones understand that how difficult it was to win in them circumstances. So you should always be in favor of a fight that good, man, no matter what you think. You know what I mean? If he's that bad, somebody should be able to beat his running ass. If all he's going to do is run, because nobody's going to convince me that, you know, you get in there with Tank Davis and you can just run and then that's it. You're going to win. You're going to more than likely meet your demise. Like running, that's not going to do it because he got the feet to catch you. So, again, if you got a favorite fighter out there, especially if he had 135 and or even 140, I don't give a damn. You should want to see that fight. If Shakur happened to be up at 140, you got a top guy there, we should want to see it. You know what I mean? We should want to see every one of them fights. Still want to see that fight, but it's a fan saying we don't want to watch it because the video came out. Right. They sick, man. Origin, he said, bro, Tank viciously ducked Loma. Nope. I ain't giving you that, bro. I ain't giving you that. Loma won't even say Tank ducked him, bro. That's the crazy part. But fans on YouTube will say it and say it with their chest. They'll be adamant. Yeah, Tank ducked Loma. Then you ask Loma. Loma won't even say that. He won't even dare say that because he know that ain't the reality, bro. He know that ain't the reality. The same people that's probably pushing Tank duck Loma, y'all the same people that probably think Loma duck dead. That's why that whole duck stuff is weak to me. Y'all gotta know the business a little bit better. 23 in the building. So, oh wow, Shakur is the most dangerous out of all. I'm telling you, because the fact that he's that hard to hit is gonna present a very difficult challenge for people. That won't be easy. Jordan Smith, what's good with it, fam? It won't be easy. Say what you want. Hey, it's not gonna be easy. So they can't dispute that. Ain't nobody calling out Stevenson. And it wasn't. And again, just to be honest, Al Booger, they wasn't calling him out before this performance either. So you know people making excuses. Anybody talking that shit is just using it as an excuse. You wasn't calling him out before this either. You know what I mean? He just chopped up Yoshino, wasn't calling him out at that point. Beat up Valdez, wasn't calling him out at that point. Beat up Hearn, he wasn't getting called out at that point. Get what I'm saying? Be a couple people probably mentioning his name, and those be the people that's unrealistic in terms of getting a fight. And you seeing it right now. Speaking of that, we're going to get into it because Kid Austin is now calling Shakur out again. I mean, his pops is. He said they both had 35. Shakur couldn't get the fight because he had one bad performance. And I think that's a joke. You get what I'm saying, Larry? Like, again, it's like, what kind of math do people do? Why wasn't none of the other fights like, you know, or either the one was looked at as the one. You know what I mean? The welcome to the division fight. He looked great right there, right? At that point, he was ready to fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a bad reason to not make a fight. You get what I'm saying? It's a bad reason. That's all. Because the best always should fight the best. And until somebody beat him, he said Shakur beat. And everybody salute to you. 206 Kev in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all smashing that like button for you, bro, man. And taking his team say when Loma tried to unify with Tank, and they literally told Loma to leave Tank alone. I mean, look, we know all that weird stuff, but at the end of the day, man, that stuff just be talk, man. It's also said that fight didn't happen because of who? And it wasn't because of Tank, man. Do Tank make his own fights? Was Tank making his own fights at that point? And don't tell me he was. Have you ever seen him get in a fight and lay down to anybody? I don't know who y'all think Loma is. Loma got beat by a guy that had 12, 13 losses. Imagine if Tank would have fought what was his name? Orlando Salido. Imagine if Tank would have fought Orlando Salido. Stop. We talking about a dude that's 17-3, was a damn better amateur than he was a pro. Y'all gonna get me toasting Loma. Loma is the same one that turned down smoke with Shakur Stevenson to go take a lighter touch with Cambosis. Can y'all stop with the Lomachenko and Tank shit? So you tell Loma to get in there. Tell Loma to open his mouth. If he wanted to fight Tank all back then, why he don't want to fight him now? Ryan Garcia made how much money fighting Tank? Why the hell Loma rather fight Cambosis? He ain't saying a goddamn word about no Tank Davis. Y'all gotta wake up, man. The politics of boxing ain't gonna fool me. Loma should really want to fight Tank Davis now. You get what I'm saying? He don't fight no top competition. Well, go fight him. He out here getting people 30 mil. Go fight him. I know, Loma, you should definitely want to fight him, right? You at the end of your career anyway. That man lost to Orlando Salido. Stop. Miss me with all this shit. I think people forget that. I don't give a damn how early it was. That dude had about 12, 13 losses. At no point in Tank's career does he lose to Orlando Salido. I don't give a damn nobody talking about. He just smoked him at any point. Ricky Williams, my brother. What's good with it, Rick? Sure, got some sting too. Right. He got some sting. He can sting you a bit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no pure puncher or nothing like that. But I think the accuracy of the punches and the timing and stuff like that, precision, all that stuff matter. You know what I'm saying? I think he could get your respect, and I think that's all that matter. As long as you get that respect. You know what I'm saying? We keep talking this Loma shit like he ain't get beat up, like we ain't see him get beat up by Orlando Salido and cry they cheated. Then he turn around, get beat up by Teofimo, now he injured. Then he get beat by Devin Haney, go cry, and it's another excuse. Like, man, that's the guy. I'm going to put that in perspective. Every time y'all bring Loma up to me, make sure y'all bring up the fact that each and every time he lost, the 3 of the times he lost, the dude made excuses. Each of the times. I don't give a damn about none of that. I would love to see him fight Tank Davis, but don't give me this Lomachenko shit like he's unbeatable when you've seen him lose 3 times already. He lost to a damn journeyman. I don't give a damn. Salido had all them damn losses. What was Teofimo? This Danner's calling Teofimo a prospect? Come on, man. Then you turn around, you lose to the kid that you try to paint out to be some spoiled rich kid. Got your ass beat. Spoiled kid went there, dad went there and put that hammer on. He put that hands on you, man. Mr. Plus 300, what's good with it? Loma only beat B-level fighters. I want to say this for the people, and this is much respect to Loma because I don't tear down fighters. I'm just giving you my opinion. Because people, that's why I've always been turned off by him because they overrate him. If Loma is that good, name me his 2 or 3 best wins and show me a time where he was in the ring and he beat somebody that he wasn't picked to beat. And then you'll find your answers, man. So again, we hold Tank to this crazy ass high standard. Is there anybody on Lomachenko's resume that Tank wouldn't smash? Anybody? Think about what we talked about, and Tank started at 126, so I don't want to hear shit. Is there anybody on Lomachenko's resume that Tank can't beat? Think about what we be saying sometimes, man. And he damn sure ain't losing to no damn journeymans. You know what I'm saying? Tank get beat, it's gonna take a special fighter to do so. Everybody can be beat, but it ain't gonna be no damn run-of-the-mill fighter like Salido at the end of his rope. You know what I mean? Went and bit off more than you could chew and got pieced up. Zach be in the building with dad just destroyed his career between him and his daddy. They're gonna blackball themselves. They keep going at the throne, bro. Austin was close and never been beat up. I mean, for me, the point is he lost, right? Yeah, the losses was close. Shit, you could argue that he wasn't supposed to get the Gary Russell win because Gary Russell dropped him and didn't get credit for it, and that was a split decision loss for Gary Russell. You get what I'm saying? I'm cool with the send the offer, but only if you really truly know that guy has an interest in fighting you. Like, I think before you can send any offer, you have to at least get on the same page, which I agree. Nobody's sending offers to somebody hoping that they going, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody, I'm pretty sure business ain't being done like that. It's the fans to me that want to fight more than the actual fighter. And I'm not saying the fighter don't want to fight. I'm saying they have plans, and I don't think Tank Davis was in them. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Now, maybe hopefully in the near future something changed, but you can't tell me a guy that released his plans and he told you his plans was to beat Lomachenko and go to 140 and become champion. Where did that involve Tank Davis at? Where did that involve Tank Davis? But people will keep saying, send the offer. Send the offer when? The man literally be having fights, 2-3 fights lined up, 3-fight deals, and y'all talking about send the offer. I don't understand what the hell do y'all be watching, bro? Seriously, like, I'm not making this stuff up. Y'all keep saying send the offer. When the last time he was free and available for him to send the offer? I swear I want to know this stuff. Because I know he beat Kambosos, and then they said they didn't have to rematch him. They could fight Tank. I remember that. But we all know who he rematched. You get what I'm saying? He said he wasn't fighting Loma. We all know he fought Loma. Like, what be going on? What y'all be watching? I don't understand. Literally fought Loma and got right on Regis' bumper, and they still talking about Tank. I'm trying to understand something. They got to doing business. They contacted the right people to talk about the fight, which was Eddie Hearn. That's all I'm trying to say. That's just my perspective on it. That's what happened, bro. So again, when you want to make fights, you get their teams on the phone. You don't make excuses as why you can't get in touch with their team. How you expect to make the fight then? On YouTube and have the fans keep arguing? You get what I'm saying? You got to really do something to make the fight, bro. Tank and Haney been in the same division for almost 5 years. I mean, again, and at what point was he realistically free in pursuing the fight? Can y'all tell me that? For y'all that think that. When was free earlier this year? When he did what? Because soon as he beat up Loma, he was on Regis' line. And he literally wrote, he gave y'all his plans for the year and really executed. The man literally said he's going to beat Lomachenko and then go up to 140 and become champion. Where do y'all see Tank Davis at in that? He literally wrote it down and released the plans, and y'all still making an argument that he was trying to fight Tank. I don't understand this shit. The only place they've been trying to fight, and this is my opinion, bro. I ain't saying they don't want to fight, but I'm just saying that what I feel like where they've been trying to make the fight is on social media and been trying to win over public perception, and it's been doing pretty well for them. They really got people convinced that they've been free when I'm sitting here telling you the dude be having 2 or 3 fights lined up and y'all still talking about fight Tank. That shit is crazy to me. I don't understand. And I think they'll all fight each other, but I don't see it, bro. I don't be seeing opportunities. It's the same with Devin saying they wanted a Tank fight, but they all knew it was Cambosa 2 times in Loma. They signed with Top Rank. Rick, what we talking about, bro? I ain't putting on none of them. I love Dev. I rock with him. Gonna keep supporting him. I see it a bit differently, and I need people to understand how to have a conversation. There's no argument there. I just see it that way. Legit having fights lined up, and y'all keep talking about fight somebody else. How? That shit is crazy. I'm telling you, that stuff is crazy to me. Like, let's not get it confused. You know, he ain't pussy. He ain't scared. None of that stuff, bro. But the moves don't necessarily indicate that you're working towards a Tank Davis fight. Don't give me that. Especially when I see you release your plans, and salute to you, bro. Bro manifested the 2 biggest wins of his career. You get what I'm saying? Loma and then Regis. Scalping shit. That's respect right there. That man put that shit down and said, yo, this is what I'm on and this is what I'm doing. And he went and did it. But at the same time, I have to point out for the people that's like, he wanted Tank. He wanted Tank. He didn't write that shit down. He could even wrote an asterisk by it. Man, I'll try to fight Tank. Any of that. That wasn't the case because he knew full well what his plans was. Dudes be having plans, and not just him, all fighters. Let me be fair. All fighters. Not just Devin. They all got plans, bro. And sometimes they don't be in the immediate plans, but we as fans be wanting to see the fight. Don't tell me I'm bugging. Don't tell me I'm bugging. This shit ain't got nothing to do with nobody being scared and none of that weird shit. They don't be in immediate plans. They don't. We be wanting them fights. We be up here arguing about who you think want to fight. That's why I told myself I ain't doing that no more. I'm giving all these dudes the benefit of the doubt. You say you want to fight, then I'm gonna say it. But I'm gonna also point out if I feel like your moves are not necessarily dictating that you want that fight. You saying it, but I'm not seeing it. You know what I'm saying? So again, if you feel like, yo, man, he been pressing for it. Look, I ain't mad at it, but I just see it different, bro. That's all. That's all too. Devon was good with it, bro. Like you say, you know what it is, and they say pick a side at this point. It's not about boxing, right? I don't pick sides, bro. I don't pick sides at all, man. Salute to my guy Don. I don't pick sides. I like all these dudes. All of them got planned paths, yo. And every now and then, Rick, an audible could be called, and we might can get a fight. And I truly believe that based on what I've seen since I've been paying attention to boxing. You get what I'm saying? Every now and then, you know, they might throw a monkey wrench in the program, or they might deviate from the initial plan, and maybe depending on what opportunity presents itself, Rick, you get what I'm saying? And if it makes sense for them at the time to go outside of their initial plan and take an opportunity that's meaningful, you get what I'm saying, and everything line up, then you'll see that. And that's what I truly believe, man. We spend too much time arguing with each other about guys wanting fights. Yeah, I think they all want to be great, but they all don't be in each other's immediate plans, and that's real, bro. We're in 24, just while we're talking about 23, they just could have fought before Ryan. Oh, shit, damn. Man, yo, fought before Ryan, bro. You believe that, bro? You believe that? If you believe that, more power to you. That's draining, bro. You really all right? You thought he could have fought before he fought Ryan? Who could have fought before who fought? You say we in 20. They could have fought before Ryan. So you saying Tank and Devin Haney could have fought before Devin Haney went to fight Ryan? Did you see who he went to negotiate with? Did you see who he reached out to? Or better yet, Ryan reached out to him. You get what I'm saying? So at what point did he reach out to Tank and them team, or did they just try to troll him online and been saying for years that he's scared to death? What we talking about? Is that necessarily making a fight? How you think you're gonna make a fight? Oh, I guess that's the tactics, right? They only saying he's scared because they trying to, convince him to take the fight. Nah, man, I'm not seeing it, bro. I don't see those opportunities that y'all see. I don't see the opportunity for him. Why didn't he try to fight him then? That's the thing. Why didn't he try to fight him? Why was he interested in Ryan Garcia? You get what I'm saying? So much so that he waited for Ryan Garcia to spin the block. Ryan literally pulled out and spent the block. At what point was he talking about Tank? The only time they talk about Tank is after they fights and why they fight. He literally just done it. I haven't seen it. I'm telling you, my boy, unless I missed it, I haven't seen a time where he's been free the way people are saying and he was able to fight. I haven't seen that. Fights be really legit lined up. You just heard my bro Rick name you his 3 fights lined up, and they still told you each of those times that Tank could have fought him. How? You get what I'm saying? I don't get that. You got prior obligations. He just, nah, he could fight him still. Like, how? In our dreams, Tank wouldn't even talk to Eddie because I don't think they like Eddie, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Eddie's been responsible, I think, for why Wilder and AJ didn't happen sooner, in my honest opinion. So I'm not surprised by that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not surprised by that. And again, Eddie is hitting the wrong person, John Wick. Didn't he say talk to my team too? He said, y'all know who to call. Didn't he say that too? Keep it. That's the full story. Didn't he tell him that too? Y'all know who to talk to. How many Tank fights is being made because the promoter is hitting the fighter directly and not his team or his advisor? So you're not going to hit the advisor to try to make the fight. You're going to hit the fighter directly. And then when the fight don't get made, you're going to blame it on said fighter. That shit is for people that don't pay attention, man. And I think that's what they be trying to pull. Get what I'm saying? Joe was good with it. Woodwalker Walker still walking. He was walking on some damn skates in that ring, Joe. I think has a different energy for Haney. I don't really see it. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I mean, how? In what way? A different energy, how? Because he ain't screaming his name every time after he fight? Because that's the only thing different I see. One side is more loud and proud. That's the only thing different I see. That's just my opinion, bro. And again, y'all feel free. Notice I don't tell nobody you wrong and you bugging, right? You ain't right. It's just a conversation. I don't see it that way. He was straight after Looney, didn't say a word about Tank. He shows you who he wants to fight because he puts his energy there. You understand what I'm saying? Did Eddie reach out to Tank for Devin? I think he did, but again, why is Eddie reaching out to Tank, the fighter himself? You get what I'm saying? Do you think any of the other fights are being made like that? And without speaking to his team, he literally told people to speak to his team, and they said, why would they do that? They literally said, Al Heyman don't advise him no more. Like, they started coming up with mad different stuff. It was weird. Dre Smith in the building was good with it. He's not going to his truth. You know, it's all about money. I'm telling you, it'll be about money. Be about money and timing. I do. Money, timing, and planning. I'm past all the duck talking, trying to say everybody don't want to fight. We don't know that shit. You can say anything. I just think that shit got to make sense. It got to line up. Egos got to be put to the side. Pride got to be checked at the door. All that stuff. Egos got to be checked at the door, and pride got to be put to the side. And people got to really want the fights. We want these fights more than fighters do. And I'm going to keep saying that because I believe that's true. You know what I mean? It could have been clipped up because obviously, I mean, it just, listen, I could just look at it like this. Maybe it just showed the minute and some change where Tank was getting it off, right? Maybe it just showed us that, right? And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it. Like, we know it was more sparring, but I'm not stuck on that. But I don't give a damn. He was getting rocked in there. He was feeling it. He was getting beat up. He was feeling it in there. Gary Brooks, excuse. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know. I don't make excuses, man. Y'all, yeah, like, I'm going to start asking some of y'all how old y'all are before I even respond to comments. Don, what it do, man? Yeah, they fanned out. They hear, man, I'm one of the most solid, and I'm vouching for that. I'm one of the most solid people that you're going to hear talk this shit. Without slandering no fighter, I'm just telling you what I think. You get what I'm saying? That's y'all problem. Y'all want me to feel how y'all feel. I don't see it that way. They do a bunch of loud, proud, trolling, banter, narratives, mugshots, sending, sparring, footage dropping. Like, that shit, none of that stuff tells me that you want to fight. Lying about how people turning down X amount of offers, all that stuff like that, that's weird energy. That's not saying I want to fight. I want to fight you. No, that's saying to me, just do at home, that I want people to think I want to fight you. And as long as I could convince the world I want to fight you and you don't want to fight me, and I could keep this story going for years, like, at what point do you stop beating a dead horse? Because you've been saying he's been scared for how many years? Y'all keep talking about all these years they've been in the same division, right? How many years you going to sit here and say a person's scared of you? You done literally ate your way out of a division and you're still speaking a guy's name talking about he is scared of you. Will you move on, please? Will you move on? That's what point I'm at. If y'all talking like that, if he really scared, won't he move on? Why won't he stop speaking that man's name? Because he know full well what attention brings when you speak his name, and he know damn well that is his money fight because he said it. You know what I'm saying? He literally said it. Who you just hear say, I want to fight such and such? He said it again. He want to fight him. Let's see what he do after this. Let's see what he do after this smoke session. What's good with it, bro? 25 minutes is sparring and release. I don't know how long they sparred, to be honest, bro. Then I'm pretty sure it was longer than the minute we seen. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's longer than the minute we seen, but I ain't stuck on that. Shire Willie, peace and blessing to the queen. How you feeling today? Salute to my guy, Tim. What I seen from Tank, he clearly say he doing it himself, so I take it as if Tank gives the okay. All fighters talk like that. Devin Haney been telling you for years he is on balls. You think he going in there doing it all himself, or do he got a team? All fighters talk like that, man. I don't think he doing it. Now, I think it would be crazy to think that he's just going in there just doing it 100% himself. What would be the point of having a team? What would be the point of having an advisor? You get what I'm saying? You doing everything yourself. He's still at the end of the day, what he's saying is he has the final say. You get what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure when they come up with things, it's as a collective and as a team. You get what I'm trying to say? Of course, he as the fighter has to say, yeah, that's what I'm with. But I'm pretty sure that's a collective effort. And that goes not just for him. That's for all these guys, I think. Cash Crypto in the building. What's good with it? 100, but give me that paycheck. Right. Give me that check, man. Sante L in the building. What's good, family? Tank really not been the one speaking on that farm. He never ragged on it either. Nah, Devon, like if you listen, like if people really followed the story, the paper trail, he at once upon a time when he got asked about the sparring, he would give credit. He'll speak about it briefly, but it will be like he won't release details. He was trying to give credit where it was due. At a point, it turned sour because people started weighing in their opinions and saying what happened. And I think once it started getting out that he possibly got hurt, then everybody started going crazy. Man, you don't respect drugs, then you ain't a real one, man. Salute to my bro Tim, man. Tim, you said Tim timed out. How? Let me see. Doing good, just getting our work. That's why I like to hear Queen. Hopefully you're able to relax and kick your feet up. And hopefully you had a good day where go break that Capital One Arena record. Devin presents. Bole, what's good with it, my bro? I just want to fight. Look, John, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Listen, I just want to be very clear. All y'all hear is it's a conversation with me, right? I'm just telling you how I see it from where I'm at, right? You just telling me how you see it. That's why I'm not telling you wrong. I'm just saying for me, like, I just see it as it'd be a lot of media tricks and media games. Let me control the media. You get what I'm saying? If I can control the media, then I can, you know what I'm saying? I can control perception. If I can get a bunch of people to believe that you were the one scared and I'm the one that's the aggressor in the situation, you get what I'm saying? And that's what people care about, public perception. I'm telling you. It's crazy, but that's how it is. Thomas Hill, my guy, man. What's good with my bro? Yeah, let me see. Let me check Tim Stoudemire. He should be wrenched up. Yes. Kyle Sports, my brother, JBT in the building. Thomas Hill, JBT in the building. Dad's got approved for a paycheck. He has to fight with Promotion says, not a boss. I'm telling you. Nah, I got him. He literally gave just a compliment. Yeah, nah, I got him. How Tim getting timed out, though? I got my body. I've been here with all of them and cracked all of them. He said it. Said it. AJ in the building was good with it. Who you have on Benavidez moving up to 175. And you see him being Beaver or Better Beef. I think Better Beef is going to be a difficult fight for him, just like he is for anybody else. I do see him being able to beat Alexander Vostok in that fight. And if he sticks around, I could see him challenging one of them dudes. Better Beef is going to be a tough fight for him because of the pressure, the punching power, and the boxing ability. All those things wrapped up. Better Beef is a tough guy to deal with. And I think what's the name is a tough guy to deal with too. I got you. I see you. Well, how you get blocked? Now I see Tim right there. Hold on, my guy at man. Hold on, how that happen? How Tim ain't got no damn wrench though? That's what I want to know. Got you, Tim. I got you, my guy. Got you too. EW, a fan of boxing. You gotta subscribe and share, man. Talk to him, Fight Game, man. Subscribe, share, smash that like button, all that good stuff. Become a member. Come rock out with your boy. Shoot to my guy Marquis. Said T-Style. I got you. Oh yeah, And yeah, somebody time out. Yeah, I got him 2 there. You should be good now, Brody. Yeah, should be good. I don't know how you didn't have one anyway, though. That was a barn burner. Benavidez versus Better Beef. Shit, yeah, it is. It's one of them ones. Rick, whatchamacallit, what's good, family? All right, but back to that. Like, what to your question with Benavidez? I'm hearing that he can possibly stay up there for a fight or two. I'm hearing beating Vostick puts him in position to fight either Better Beef or Beevil. But I'm also hearing that he's going back down. They said he's going back down. And I heard his pop speaking about fighting possibly Christian and Billy. So we have to see how that pan out. Rude exposure in the building. He said, Tank Davis and Devin Haney sparring. The like button. Yes, punch it out, man. And looking fam. Nah, man. Salute to my guy, Tim. I didn't even know you wasn't too lead up. Salute to my guy, Rude Exposure. What's good with it, bro? And man, salute to everybody that pulled up last night, man. Man, that live went a little crazy last night. Salute to everybody that supported the grind, man. That was a good chop up last night. A little improv live, man. He wants to fight 2 divisions at once. Jose Senior said, "Yeah, that's gonna be tough though, Grinch. And it's dangerous because he's a big young man, right? So I feel like once he go up and get a fight situated at 75, it's gonna be risky for him to come back down to 68. I think at that point it get a little dangerous. Now, if he can pull it off, salute to him, more power to him. But I think that's going to be extremely tough and risky. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he should play like that. That's just my opinion. But I mean, look, listen, he going to do what he going to do. I support him. I rock with him. I think Benavidez is a real fighter. I think he's a hell of a fighter. Like I said, I think, and no slight to his skill set or anything like that. I just think, Caleb Plant and, Andre were more naturally pure boxers, skillful guys. And I think he found ways to beat both of them. So he literally did what most Canelo would-be opponents don't do, go and fight the other guys. He literally went and did that, and he still ain't getting an opportunity. And he literally looking like he got to jump a weight class now to get a fight. Man, Morrell getting treated like boots. He did numbers last night. My guy, yeah, salute to the family, man. We did him. Salute to everybody, man. That was fun last night, man. Maybe Devin Haney situated when he done go back down. Could be Grinch. That's what I think too. Because I think it's risky, bro. Going up, and he's already big, right? He already rehydrates to what? Damn near cruiser or something like that when he get back in the ring. So you got to think he already can be up. And I think his body is going to respond. His body probably going to be happy that he up. Because I think 68 can be the easiest for him to make. You get what I'm saying? But maybe I could be wrong. Big Dog Willie in the super chat said, "Why is the Haney crew trying to change the subject?" They be mad, man. I be trying to really let them know that Just Do It's a supporter. We gonna talk about it because it's boxing, it's fun. But y'all should know Tank Davis.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your Just Do.
Yeah, he got a huge frame. He a big dude, man. Dave Benavidez is solid, bro. It's a big guy. Benavidez avoid Morrell makes me not care about Canelo avoid him. Yeah, in a way, I ain't gonna lie, Bole, because look, another thing is like the fact that you already said something about coming back down and possibly facing Christian and Billy instead of David Morrell. It kind of let me know that you just gonna overlook him. Just gonna overlook him. Yeah, 190. See what I'm saying? About cruiserweight, John Wick. So he a big guy, bro. I don't know if I'm coming back down makes sense for him. Like once he go up, you get what I'm saying? He say he walk around by 195. So yeah, he's a solid guy, bro. Solid. Salute to my guy, man, TJ, man. In the super.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your Just Do.
Gertz, my guy, was good with a lot of y'all in the chat. He said a lot of y'all in the chat. Darius was good with it. AB wasn't lying. Look, AB said it. Hold on, where the picture at? Because it was some stuff that came out. You did. This sparring footage sparked some stuff, man. Salute to my guy Darius. He said he mentioned Morrell. Did he? Because they kind of iffy about Morrell, the Morrell fight. You got Beaver Better Beef. It's tough, TJ, man. It's tough, man. It's tough, man. I'm gonna wait till I get a little closer, but I'll say this right off the bat. Of course, if it's a knockout, I'm going Better Beef. If it's a decision, I think Beaver, but it's gonna be tough for Beaver to keep that bear with gloves up off him. Nah, and Billy ain't an easy win. I don't think he's an easy win for nobody because I think he bring the fight. He really bring it. Casual wise, there are no big fights. All the fights to be made are fight fan fights. Right, Rick. Yeah, here's a good point, bro. Wow, Ride had me up late. I'm telling you, right? We was up late last night with that. Morrell better than that Billy fight. I think so too. I think it's a more challenging fight too. Benavidez is solid, but Haney is a weight bully. Nah, I never call Haney a weight bully though. Never, you would never hear me say it, because I always felt like if you can make the weight, you can make the weight. And another reason why I never call Haney a weight bully is because he win fights with his boxing skills, not his weight. I've never seen him like lean on guys and try to push guys around so much to win fights. I mean, now he was a little more physical with Loma than he typically is in fights, but outside of that, he don't use weight and things like that to win fights for me. You know what I'm saying? Tank face a boxing, real. Tank as well. Yeah, King, what's good with it, fam? Long overdue. The truth came to light. AB wasn't lying. That's what he said. Hashtag AB wasn't lying. But this sparring and got Shakur Stevenson in the mix, man, and caught a stray. He said, never in my life have I took punishment like that by any fighter. Good Lord. Tank said, man, you know what's up, too. Tank was on it, man. Hopped on my boy. He said, you know what's up, too. It was another response by Shakur, but I think they kind of deleted the thread, so I couldn't find it. But he told Tank to, like, well, post the footage of it then. He was like, put that on your door that you did that to me. He was like, show the footage. He's like, we had some fire rounds or something like that. So he was like, you ain't never did that to me. So, you know what I mean? But I like Tank response right here. Tank was like, man, you know what's up too. Tank like, man, I ain't cool with none of these dudes. But I like it because it lets you know that this fight really needs to happen. So it's fun. I need it. Nah, hell nah, Larry. No, he shouldn't have. I'm glad Shakur said something. I'm glad Tank said something. Glad Shakur said something back. Nah, hell nah. Say something, dog. Hell no. I like this. I like this. Yeah, he did. He did, Gertz. He said, Bud beat his arms up, Gertz. He did. He definitely said it. Said Bud beat him, broke him down, beat his arms up. He always was honest about that. Shakur always told that story. Easy way to kill the weight bully. Talk same day weigh-ins or 10-pound rehydration costs for all divisions. Yeah, nah, I get it. Will, for sure. I hope he fights Core after Frank. I'd love to see a D for the win. Like me personally, I would like to see it. He said, yeah, his arms. We need this match while we young. Yeah, man. You need this. You need this fight. You need it. Yeah, you definitely need this fight, man. It's good for boxing. Like, a little back and forth is innocent. Like, nope. I don't. And Coach K and Tank. So it was absolute technical for the most part, but Tank did crack him too. Yeah, man. I think Tank got the ability to crack anybody, man. I don't think you would never hear me putting up an argument that somebody couldn't crack him. You know what I'm saying? Like, or he couldn't crack somebody. Like, it's possible. You get what I'm saying? Just like you're not going to tell me that an in-shape Devin Haney can't outlast the guy. You're not going to tell me that either. Like, that's possible. It's more than possible. You know what I mean? It's probably highly likely, too. You know that man live in the gym. He don't be playing. Berto Duran lives in here, Miami, blocks from my house. So, yeah, he always told me to destroy the shoulders first. I'm telling you. Because you can't punch no more, you're in trouble. That ate all the leather that night. He saw those punches in his dreams. Those matchups is a great trilogy in the making between the three. Hell yeah, you already know, Thomas. You know it. Tank versus Haney, Haney versus Shakur, Tank. I'm telling you, Larry, let's see them all, bro. Tank is a special fighter. I believe so. I believe they all are special, and they got things that make them special. Salute to my guy, Remo, the vision in the building. Let's talk fashion. JBT, my guy. I got the babysit. Oh, salute to my guy, Jose, man. Enjoy the babies. You dig? Enjoy the babies. But yeah, now Dev still, look, man, we still got it. We still got the clip. He stood in there like a G, bro. He stood in there like a G. That's why I say, man, I'll be really wanting people to hear me when we had these builds, bro. Ain't nobody doing it like me. It's nothing personal when I play clips. It's not about, embarrass them. Yeah, we can have fun and laugh at it, but these dudes grown men, multimillionaires. I don't feel sorry for nobody. They bosses, man, in their own right. Get what I'm saying? At the top of the game, and they making it happen. All things was good with it, fam. And Dad went through all that still. I just look at it like it's tough, right? Because you know, outlasting somebody is just respect. Like, I respect it. You just, you know what I'm saying? You outlasted. You outlasted them. I said it way before this came out. That's very possible for a guy that's always in shape to outlast a guy that probably was BSing around. And that's on Tank's side. But again, somebody intervening in the sparring when it got its roughest, like, if we being honest, if that's a fight, the fight is right then and there. But at the same time, I'm real enough to acknowledge it continue and you outlast the guy. That's credit to you for sticking in there, hanging through it, taking those shots, and finishing the shit on your feet, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, we can have fun with this shit. I'm gonna bring the fun back to boxing, man. I'm telling you, we gonna have fun. Facts, my bro Rick know it, man. Just reporting it, bro. Like, I try my best not to sound like I'm sorry. And I told you, somebody said in my comments that I'm appeasing to the pro Haney fans because of what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, what I'm supposed to do? What you want me to? Yeah, I knew Haney was a bum. Like, what? I know Tank is a dog. I'm not about to overreact, but it was fun to watch. You know what I mean? Mr. Improv in the building. It was fun to watch. Cambos is done for taking the Loma fight. Yeah, I don't think he got no options, Grinch. I think he kind of was back into a corner. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just, you think we did Devin versus Tank first or Shakur versus Devin first? I think we might see Shakur versus Devin before Tank versus Devin. Either of them fights gonna be tricky, man. It's gonna be about timing and a bunch of things. It's tricky because Dev is at 140. I don't know. I haven't heard Tank have any plans of going up to 140 right now, so I don't know like exactly where that fight would have to take place at. You know what I mean? If they're not gonna like meet in the middle or whatever the case may be. But I feel like the fact that Shakur is actually still in a weight class with him, that gives it some type of chance at happening. And I truly believe both of those dudes will fight each other. I don't have no reason to believe they won't. I just hope politics move out of the way and allow a fight like that to take place. Win, lose, or draw. If my guy got to get knocked out or lose a fight for me to see that fight, then it is what it is. But I want to see that fight. By any means necessary, I want to see that fight, and I want to support that fight. I want to see Dev and Tank, Dev, Shakur, you know what I mean? Mix it up. I want to see all of them. I want to see I want to see what Dev really is going to do at 140. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tank name is going to be linked to him, and it is what it is, but he got some real good fights to make at 140. He got a cool fight coming up with Ryan. I know a lot of people don't expect Ryan to win, so you're kind of looking ahead in a sense, but I get it. He going to make a bag and put Ryan on his resume, scalp him, and then let's see where he go from there. Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie said the Haney Cole's hurting and needs support. I need your support. Oh man, y'all be all right. He tough,
and
right?
we ain't never got a box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
He said, "You tough, right? You tough, right?" And I just always want to like get that through to people, bro. We know how to build over here. You're not gonna hear me killing a young man because he took some heavy blows from Tank. Tank do that to just about everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm real enough to look at it and say, man, think about how much better he got after that. You know what I'm saying? Think about how much he could have learned from that. You know what I mean? It's a lot to learn. Like, you know what I mean? You got to feel that. You got to see what that felt like in there. You know what I mean? You got to weather that. Like, you'll be better prepared if you in a situation like that again, I would think, right? But again, not with Tank though. Not you. That if Tank get the punching on you like that in a real fight, you already know what time it is. But again, that experience happens. Your fights are won in the gym. That's where you do all your sharpening of your craft, bro. So all that did was get him better and better and better. And that's 8 years ago. Just think about 8 years of grinding and think about the discipline that Devin Haney shows. He's gotten considerably better. It's nothing for nobody to try to defend. Who gives a damn? Like, I serious, like, I really don't care. Like, I don't. It just was fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? They don't change nothing. It's just fun to watch, bro. Probably about 8 years, Shelton. Probably about 8 years. 12 threes in the building. Was good, my guy. And I'm always fair. I just rock with these dudes. Like, it's not that deep for me. We're going to have fun with this over here, though. We ain't going to be stressed out, mad, cursing each other out because they fighting. They multi-millionaires going back and forth. They not even mad. They living life. Why the hell would I be mad at y'all for y'all opinion if it's different than mine? Like, man, they enjoying it. They talking shit, and they going back to their lives. They living good. They at the top of their professions, bro. You got to enjoy this shit. You know what I mean? It's just fun. Salute to my guy Clarence Banks, man. Much love and appreciation in the super chat. Just showing support, non-biased boxing talk. That's why I do it, man. Appreciate you, family.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy Clarence. Loma gonna dog that man, yeah. Pillar to post, Rick. I think he gonna style. I think they're gonna be calling him high tech and all that stuff. The Matrix again. And when he fight Cambosis, you're gonna see the Matrix. You might see Matrix in the ring that night. Wow, they're gonna be like the Matrix. You see the Matrix again. I'm telling you, Benavidez should fight and Billy at Canada will be a big fight down there. Could be. I ain't against none of those good fights though. I think Devin not ready for 147. Yeah, I think he want to be smart as going to that division. I think you get what I'm saying. I think he will want to be smart. Just be smart. And I ain't saying be scared, but he's already a calculated and smart dude. You will want to like be mindful as to you getting in there. They killer ride, bro. Oh man. That's funny. Man, yeah. Ryan Garcia, bro. Ryan tried to break the internet and about to get broke April 20th, man. That's crazy. Yeah, it's going to 147. He said, oh, yeah, Rick, 147 expedition. Yeah. T.O. Matiz. Hey, speaking of that, Hilltop, man, y'all be on point sometimes with the stuff y'all be saying, man. Because y'all know your boy is the clip king. You know I keep a clip in here. You know I keep one. Hold on. Where it at? Do I got it?
Sabrio Matias, no one knew about him until he started calling me out. He just do the facts. You know, he could be an IBF world champion, but he's the most softest fighter in the division. Why I say that? Because he's one-dimensional to the point where Puerto Ricans, man, I tear they butt up. Puerto Ricans are easy to beat. And I don't care if the Puerto Ricans feel some type of way. Put them in front of me, we beat them.
Yo, he wild. Yeah, Matiz owe him a scalping for talking about Puerto Ricans. He said Matiz is the softest to beat. He said he one-dimensional. He be talking crazy. Said you put him in front of me, I whoop they butt, man. I tear they butt up. I don't believe you, Tio. Talking about that man like that, man. No, you know Matiz don't play them type of games, bro. You know Matiz ain't for none, man. You know that guy don't like to be getting played with, bro. No, he don't.
The really best 140 is here. No Teófimo, Pussy. No Ryan. Who is Ryan? No Haney, Chicken. No Rolling. He's a joker. And the word known. So, what happened? I'm here. Who going to fight with me? Who?
He said, who want fight with me? Who? He said, so I'm here. What happened? He said, so I'm here. What happened? Matiz, man. Hey, look. If Tio feel like he easy like that, if he easy money like that, beat his ass, bro. Beat his ass if he easy money. You know what I'm saying? Beat his ass, bro. I just would like to see it. Matiz was gonna fight. He was in line to fight Elvis Rodriguez, y'all. I believe Elvis is out. So Matiz is still looking for an opponent. I would have loved to see him fight Elvis. I think that would have been a hell of a fight. Been a tough fight for Elvis, but I think he got good combination of boxing ability and power. I think why the Elvis Rodriguez fight would have been entertaining because Elvis Rodriguez, like I said, out of any recent opponent, I know he don't got as many fights as some of the guys, but he can box and punch. I think he really got enough power to make Matiz keep him honest at least, right? So I think that would have been a good fight, but like I said, Elvis Rodriguez is out and Matiz is still looking for an opponent. I mean, Ghost was good with it, bro. What's up with Sander Amaro? Who next for him? I think he got to wait to this Devin Ryan situation. I think he get an opportunity because he's supposed to be the mandatory. Matiz and Morrell got all these new shots. I like Matiz, bro. And Morrell is a dog. You know that. Matiz sleeps Elvis, in my opinion. Listen, you'll never get me to argue. See, what's good, my guy? You'll never get me to argue on that. That's what he do to people. See, he really get in there and grind you down and get you out of there. But I would like to see it just because I feel like he got some boxing ability with him and some good power in both hands that you need to keep you know what I mean, Matias honest. And I would like to see how he approached that fight. And you know, Matias like to give up a couple rounds early and let you hit him. So I wonder how that'll work out if Elvis really get the cracking him. It'd be interesting. I ain't saying he'll win, but I think it'll be a good matchup. Just Matias stylistically is a headache for people, yo. They don't want to deal with that. That dude is I don't know, like he's constant, like constantly in your face, taking your best shots, coming forward, and then he start to land his, and he generate that good power with them short shots. He be punching on shit. He make it difficult, man. I think Matias is all that. He's good. Yeah, he listen. It's his style, John Wick. It's his style, bro. It's not that he ain't skillful either. It's just stylistically the way he matches up with guys, with how he likes to bring pressure, and he throws punches on different angles from short distance. And like I said, he generate real good power. Like he got that kind of grind you down, wear you down, take your best shot, mental pressure. I'm in your face. Like that style can be beat. Obviously, he got a loss, right? He takes shots, but again, it takes a guy's mentally and physically prepared to do so with Matias. If you're not mentally and physically prepared, you're gonna fall short somewhere, right? You know what I mean? Dudes be physically in shape, be having some good, decent punching power, but they don't be mentally prepared to deal with the constant pressure. That dude being in your face, wearing you down. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's tough, man. It's tough. That dude Diffie in there. I ain't gonna hold you. His pace is amazing too. You gotta be willing to die. I'm telling, listen, because he ready to take you out if he got to. You get what I'm saying, Ghost? If he got to, bro, he gonna punch through you if he got to. And he ain't playing, bro. Bro ain't scared. He ain't ducking no smoke. He is the smoke at 140. You know what I mean? He wanted to, Matias versus Cameron Zepeda. This point 12, I'm ready to see Matias versus anybody good of note, of any substance. Mainly somebody that want to fight him, because if you don't want to fight him, man, then I could only imagine how the fight gonna play out at some point. Tank knocks Matias out. I see why you would say that, because defensively he ain't responsible enough to me to and Tank is a sharpshooter and hit too hard to allow him to get those freebies on you like that. You know what I'm saying? I want Barboza to get his just due as well, man. Yeah, we might. We might see Barboza in the mix, man, because we already synced him in the mix. I just don't remember a guy being there and announcing himself as a replacement opponent like that. Like, that just gave me odd vibes. It gave me this feeling like they not fully trusting that Ryan is gonna make it to the fight. That's what I feel like. You got to have power to keep him off, to get him off your and keep him off too. You gotta be able to be consistent. You gotta be mentally prepared to get pressure, bro, because he gonna bring you through some hell. Excuse me. Yeah, he gonna bring you through some hell, bro. He gonna make you go through it. Oh, sure, he said Apple on this 6. Ryan might retire after this fight. That's why they're showing you Barboza. Telling you, he might retire before he even get there, bro. Y'all make sure y'all punch that like button for your bro, man. Y'all talk to me, man. How y'all feeling about all this aftermath? Ryan is threatening. Look, you said Ryan said, in my opinion, should I find the whole video? Ryan threatening to find the whole sparring video out this joint. Know what I mean? Shakur and Tank mixing it up. I swear, I hope that fight gets made, man. That's going to be a fun fight to watch. I don't care what nobody say. Just the implications alone that one of those guys got to lose at the end of the night. That's a great fight alone in and of itself, man. And again, for all the people that say it'd be a boring fight, y'all under, you know what I'm saying, selling Tank. What boring fight you seen Tank Davis in? Now, I get it. Shakur he had 1 or 2 performances that people point to that wasn't but even with him, more times than not, his fights aren't boring. So that's why I say people got to do better, be better fans, do better homework or do better math. Either or, I'm cool. Better homework or better math will lead to a better assessment. Get what I'm saying? 2 performances out of 21. I'm looking at like you got a much higher chance of performing well than you did not. You get what I'm saying? And then I look at Tank Davis. I ain't seen a boring fight from him ever in 29. I ain't seen this one single boring fight. So fights like that need to happen, man. I hear this thing about Berlanga. That's Morel Mando. Oh, yeah, you know what time it is, Ghost. And Morel said he had knocked Berlanga out. Said he ain't impressed, bro. Frequent flyer, my bro. Canelo wants to fight Berlanga. Oh, speaking of that, Grinch. What I'm hearing about Canelo, salute to my guy, the fax machine, salute to KO. I seen his shirt too. Went over to hit the like, salute to my guy KO. Canelo seems to have parted ways with the PBC and turned down their offer to fight, Munguia, and then, Benavidez on the back end. From what I'm understanding, what I'm being told, he turned that down because he wanted nothing to do with Benavidez, obviously. And then he went to accept the zone deal that's going to allow him to fight Jaime Munguia, because from what I'm hearing, it has no David Benavidez attached to it, obviously, because he's not on the side of the zone. So all things real, and I always stall Canelo out. That's not a good move. I don't respect that. That's crazy, bro. They trying to get you paid, but they actually trying to make you earn your money, it seemed like, and you really using your status to maneuver around that young man. So I know it's some people putting up some cases and arguments that David Benavidez really don't want to fight, but shit, I ain't even gonna argue that Canelo damn sure moving like he's not interested. And I ain't gonna say he's scared of none of that. He just ain't interested, and it's not good for the sport. It's bad, man. I wish that wasn't the case. Salute to my bro Big Dog Willie back in the super chat. He said, just being too nice to the Haney Cole by not blasting Bill and Devin. The shoeless dream, Haney Cole. What goes around comes around. I do tell him that, though. The energy you put out is what you receive. So when you get the dropping of the sparring clips, that's the warfare. That's the type of games they play. You get what I'm saying? That should be right up their alley. So they big boys. They should be able to deal with it. But it's crazy in the process that they got Shakur and Tank going back and forth because of this. You know what I mean? Floyd keep catching strays. Who gave Ryan a tape, man? That's a good
and we ain't
question.
never got a box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Cool, I have to leave top ring, in my opinion. I be feeling like that too, Hilltop, sometimes. But from my vantage point, just sitting at home, I don't like to sound like I know what's best for these fighters. I don't, because I don't know the ins and outs of their situations. But I know how, from the outside looking in, it seems like, based on how things been going, he might have to venture out from there to get the fight. And I can understand people saying that, but I hope whatever he decided to do is truly the best move for him, and it allows him to make the fights that he truly want to make, that which is the fights that we ourselves want to see, right? So that's all. I like playing speaking on Berlinga as well. Me too, man. I listen, I want to see it. It was the Q was gonna send Berlinga some shortly. We want the Mando. No ifs or buts. Yeah, got a written letter from WBA confirmed. Salute to my bro Ghost, man. How you been too, Brody? Clint is a Mexican legend. Yeah. No Mexican legend. Yeah, they be on his ass about that. Canelo's pathetic excuse for Undisputed nowadays. He making Undisputed look bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Check this. Benavidez was offered a Canelo fight as a one-fight deal by DAZN to do it. He said no to it. They both don't want each other to fight each other. It's crazy. Oh, speaking of that too. While we on it, because Benavidez Senior, Jose Benavidez Senior, just as if I was Amazon, he said something about it. He spoke about that too. If I'm a PBC, I want to return on my investment ASAP. I think so too. 12. I think they do too. They're not in the business of making gambles. That's what it seemed like. Then that just would be a gamble. Trying to put on a terrible fight and charge people money for it with an entitled ass fighter behind him and not want to get the people the fights we want to see. But let me see. Benavidez Senior spoke on this a little bit briefly, y'all. Let me get to it because y'all know I'm the clip king.
Were you guys offered a contract to fight Canelo?
Yeah, I'm gonna start from the bottom. We were negotiating with, actually before the Bugle fight, we were offered a fight with Munguia. We were negotiating and they said they wanted 50-50. We said, yes, no problem. Give them everything they want. We want to step in the ring with them. Then they disappeared. We fought Bugle. They came back after Munguia fought. They came back and they said they wanted to make the fight again with David. We went ahead and gave them everything they wanted. 2-3 days later, the team of Canelo came over and they said, okay, let's make the fight happen. But we're going to pay you the minimum. The minimum is $5 million, and that's it. No more, no negotiations, none of that. We agreed to it, and we said, yeah, we just want the opportunity to step inside the ring with David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. I know that after that fight, everything will be bigger, be more exciting, and we accepted that, and they disappeared. But I think they wanted to test us. They thought, we're going to ask for more money. They could have said, hey, we offered the fight. They asked for more money and whatever, and we gave them everything he wanted, and they disappeared. We never heard back from them.
So that's his side of it, man. But I've been hearing some things too that kind of contradict what he was saying. But only like I said is I'm not in the inside of them rooms and none of that. But it's just too much confusion sometimes in boxing if these dudes really be winning these fights. And I'm gonna say this at the end of the day. Yeah, I think these dudes are willing to fight each other. But I do be thinking a lot of times as fight fans, we be wanting the fights sooner for these guys than they do be wanting them for themselves, respectfully. And that goes across the board. Richard Pass in the building. Salute, family. How you feeling? NAH in the building. What's good, family? Yeah, he making a mockery out of the sport, and more so the undisputed. And then you wonder why people make the arguments that belts don't matter, because he's showing you that they don't. Body more in the building. What's good with it, Brody? How you feeling, man? Good to see you in the building. How you been? Let me add this. Morrell signed the deal to fight Benavidez in 2022 and was promised it would happen in 2023. Standing champ. Yeah, my kid moved up 2 fights ago. Why are you trying to fight them? Yeah, man. You know, I think he feel like Morrell is just a more dangerous fight. I ain't gonna say he's scared, but I think he feel like he got less to gain possibly from it, and it's more risk, high risk, low reward. But at the same time, you can't really call that because he got a title, WBA title. And you run around with like 3 or 4 interim belts. So I don't see why you wouldn't want to fight him and take that belt up off him. You know what I'm saying? For sure, man. I got you. I got you, my guy. I got my guy, Rich Pass. I got you, Rich. I got you, my guy. And your clip Benavidez State ain't not going to another network, even for one fight. They ducking each other. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of games behind the scenes, bro. Watch Benavidez chase Canelo, let him fight. That's at 75. Yeah, I think personally, Grinch, I think he should just go to, leave Canelo where he at and let him do what it is that he do. Like, no disrespect to him. Like, it's not fun watching people hold their careers up essentially for one guy that is not going to budge and only going to budge if he feel like it, right? That's frustrating as hell, man. People really deserve shots. And look, like Ghost is saying, I know people would take that with a grain of salt. I'm hearing some stuff, man. So I don't know what's going on, but it's seeming sus because they got conflicting stories. Like on one end, you got Canelo clearly turning down deals with Benavidez attached to him. Meanwhile, to take that same fight just on a different network with one less attachment. You get what I'm saying? So it's a little rough, man. It's tough, man. It's like we as fight fans deserve better than that. We should be allowed to know what's going on before. You get what I'm saying? All this back and forth. He said this. He don't want to fight that. It's weird, Joe. Never seen Morrell call Canelo out. Oh, nah. Listen, I think he just knows it's early. Salute to my brother C Wood, man, in that Cash App, man. Much love and appreciation. Always supporting the grind, man. Salute to my guy.
Appreciate and we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my guy. Appreciate you. I got my guy Richard passing me. Get you right. Salute to my guy, man. 2 times in the Cash App too. Much love.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my bro, man. I got a little update from the fax machine. He just sent me a little update. Let me get my boy right now. Yeah, I just think Grinch and family chat fam. I just think Canelo. One thing that Jose Benavidez Sr. said that I agree with him a lot on is the wear and tear that he's taking on his body, and I think because of that is his hesitation in terms of fighting certain people, certain styles of fighters, right? I think that Mexican pride thing might be an issue too. And I just don't think he really willing to risk it to another young guy like that. I don't think he's scared, but it's like it's weird because it's like pride and ego. And you can't tell me a guy that's been fighting since he was damn, how Joe ain't got no range. What the hell is going on? Joe was rinsed up. How you ain't got no range now? That was crazy. What happened right there? Pardon me, man. Oh, damn, I almost put my boy in time out by mistake. Trip. Hold on, let me get him right. My bad, child. Let me get child right. All right. Yeah, Joe, I ain't see that. I ain't know he was like, what happened? I think that'd be YouTube. I know I didn't do it. Dante's Boxing Talk. What's good with my guy, man? I don't care what these older guys do, like Bud and Canelo, just let the belts go. I mean, yeah, that's him, ain't it? Hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah, I think that's him. I see the I think that's Joe. I think that's the real one. I just clicked his profile. Oscar said Golden Boy ain't paying no $35 million guaranteed. By the way, Canelo knows he'll lose Mexican fans, and the Mexican monster beats him, especially if he destroys him, be forced to retire. Hey, bro, he'll kind of take that throne, and I don't, you know what I mean? That's clearly that'll be the passing of the torch. And people always blame Floyd for not wanting to pass the torch, man. Canelo don't want to pass the torch. Shit, at least Floyd gave Canelo an opportunity as a youngin to try to see if he could beat him, and he couldn't. So. Now, I mean, don't give me this. Floyd didn't want to do. Canelo ain't passing the torch, and he got all the belts while he doing it. At least Floyd didn't tie up all the belts in the division. You get what I'm saying? He damn sure wasn't doing that, and he was taking more challenges that made sense. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like all this Hey Joe, that's really you, man. What you think? Hey, Joe, I want to know what Joe think about what Joe. What you be called? What's your nickname for Haney, bro? Salute to my guy LWBoxing. The fax machine. He said a WBA named Charlo, champion in recess, y'all. So now Jamal Charlo is now champion in recess. Madrimov and Kabanov will fight for the vacant belt on AJ undercard next week. No more belts at 154 for Charlo. Charlo don't. Oh, hold on. I'm the wrong Charlo. This is Jermel. My bad. This is Jermel Charlo. So Mel Charlo is beltless. Ah, there you go. That's Joe. That's my guy. I knew it was. I don't know how you ain't had no wrench, bro. I appreciate you not coming in here being a person like, yo, with my wrench. Like, I hate when people do that because it don't be me. YouTube clearly. Like, I don't want to blame it on them too, but I don't think I did that. I don't see why I would have did it. You know what I mean? As soon as you showed you a Tank fan, a few guys clips, you gotta remember who though. Oh yeah, that's what that was. Floyd don't want to really risk losing the Mexican fan base. They're number one, but yeah, man, Canelo, yeah, he don't want to risk it for the biscuit, bro. Yeah, so Charlo is now champion in recess, bro. No more belts for him. No more belts for Charlo at 54, man. And his last vacant belt will be getting fought for on the AJ undercard. So, damn. I wonder where that go. I wonder how hungry he is now at this point. You know what I mean? Mel Charlo, after making that big bag, losing that weight, not having none of your belts. Like, think about it. He lost one of his belts the minute he took the opportunity, so he was no longer undisputed. Then he didn't even have to take another loss inside the ring to find himself stripped of all the belts. So I wonder from like a motivation standpoint, like, where does that leave you at in terms of like your drive and hunger? Do you still like, you know what I mean? Do you want it? You still got in the ring, no justice? For sure. No, ducking Benavidez, ducking Canelo, Morel. It's all promotion for them. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they chopped my boy Tom up. Man, they can't do that. They say Benavidez beat up Beaver in sparring, walking through his punches like he does everybody else. Beaver commented Canelo face up. Yeah, man, he put something on. He couldn't do nothing with Beaver. Lost all 12. It damn near because he was getting beat handily, bro. He was getting beat by him more convincingly. I do the same to the 160. Yeah, I think it's good for the sport. Respectfully, Ghost, and I rock with both of them. But I think if you're not going to be fighting for the title, I think it's a disservice to the sport to just hold it up and allow you to babysit it like that, right? And that's just respect to the sport. You just want to see the division continue and people continue to get opportunities to be successful. You know what I mean, anything less is a little strange. You know, doesn't use a jab anymore, only power shots. Benavidez is walking through that BS. Yeah. It's gonna be tough. Grinch is going stylistically. He gonna be a tough fight. Nevaeh, salute. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. Say Canelo treating Morel like a good dog. Yeah, I'm telling you, they don't want to fight him. They don't want to fight him. Always wild in the car. Salute to my guy T Hill. He's just a real boxing, you know what I mean? Die hard. His man wasn't coming back to 54 division. He conquered it. I think it's time for him at 60, bro. I think it's time for 60. I think Maul need to be at 68. Like you said, Bodymore, Mel need to be at 60 and Maul at 68. Right. Salute to my baby girl and salute to everybody supporting the grind, man. Y'all keep smashing that like button if y'all did. Sub to the channel if you're new. Turn your notifications on. Join as a member. All that good stuff. Jamal not ready for 168. I don't know, Grinch. It depends, bro. I think he is, right? Because he got the size, but I think you just need to give him the right fights. Like, for example, Caleb Plant wouldn't be the worst fight in the world for him next. Get what I'm saying? Caleb Plant would be, I think that's the perfect fight, to be honest with you. Well, one of them, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you got to, work his way in there. Get what I'm saying? Work your way in there. Mel Lamar got stripped. You say, which one? Oh, pardon me, Body more. Mel, they ain't say stripped. They say he's been made champion in recess. So now he has no more belts. And Madrimov and Kurbanov is going to fight for the belt on the AJ undercard next week. Yeah, man, keep punching that like button and all that good stuff. Cuzzo, Ashley's corner was good. Cuzzo, how you feeling, man? Salute to you. So you busy? It's all good, man. Don't work too hard over there. Jamal didn't look the greatest against Wash, Jose Benavidez. Look, you got to think. Just put it in perspective. 2 years or close to 3 years layoff. He didn't lose a single round. Think about it. I'm telling you, go. I don't know, how closely you watched the fight. I ain't saying you didn't, but if you can't even go back and watch highlights, think about it. Bro ain't lose a single fight, a single round after being off almost 3 years and dealing with some issues. He had some stuff going on. So think about it. For considering the way he been through and how long he been off, you know what I mean? Coming back to shake the ring rust, that's not the best Maul Charlo you ever seen. Not by far, right? But he didn't lose a single round. So I don't know how bad I could say he lose a single round. Now, is he as sharp as you've ever seen him? Of course not. I'm with you. But I think he did exceptionally well. And I think he can use that fight as a building block to get back to where he need to get to. But he just got to be smart. His next moves got to be his best moves. You get what I'm saying? Thomas, my guy, what's good, bro? I bet Mel will fight Johnny back. So you think Mel going to middleweight? I think he should. I think with the belts now, Bobby Moore, I don't feel like he got much of a reason to stick around there, right? You've done it already there, unless it's really a fight that you want down there or a specific fighter that you want to fight. Because I heard him say something about coming back down to 54, and he was like, if Tim Tszyu was on the table, then that's what it is. But things might be different with Tim having a fight lined up with Keith Thurman and them throwing out that if Tim is to win, that he could potentially fight. Oh, hold on. Is it Keith Thurman is to win? Then he could potentially fight, yes, Terrence Crawford for Tim Tszyu's belt. So if Tim Tszyu, the belt ain't on the line, right? But if Tim Tszyu he loses the belt, and then that puts Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford in a position to fight for that belt, that vacant belt that Tim Tszyu would have had. It's crazy. Salute to my guy, 12-3s. Keep grinding, Jack. We on the job, family. Y'all keep smashing that like button. Keep rocking with your boy. We ain't
never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my guy. He said, will Elijah Garcia fight that? Elijah Garcia, he fighting Kyron Davis, ain't he? I believe. If I'm not mistaken, let me give me a second. I got you. What's good, Thomas? How you feeling, bro?
Hey, what's good with you, man? You got the best hand. What's the deal? Talk to me and tell me what it is.
Yeah, already now. Just a little bit of building, or a whole lot of building. With the good fan. I like Elijah Garcia though, man. He talented. He got a fan friendly style. He just better tighten up more on that defense though. He don't want to have his chin on no platter or just be readily available to be hit. But I liked his last fight though. He pieced Buddy up, TKO'd him in the 8th round. Damn, I gotta get the date on that. But I believe he's fighting Kyron Davis. Polo said it's the Haney era, man. Nothing more, nothing less. I ain't mad at Jamal Jab. Didn't look like he was rusty as he really was. Power didn't look all that great. I think he wasn't even expecting to look that good. Look at it like this, Body Moore. You look at his body, right? You could tell right off the bat that he wasn't in the best shape possible. So that, for me, once I see a guy not in the absolute best shape possible, because of how long you've been off and stuff, you getting back into the mix, I felt like he wasn't going to be his strongest, right? But look how he was changing levels and mixing it up with the jab. He was like, I think people need to revisit it and consider what he was dealing with, how long he been off, right? I think people are looking at the Maul Charlo that is at the absolute top of his game before anything happened. And you kind of you comparing him to his old self in a sense, right? But you got to just look at him for what he is now and say, like, remember, this is a fight where a guy is getting back at it. So you just got to at least give him the benefit of the doubt. And think about it. We some tough ass critics. He ain't lose a single round. Get what I'm saying? How bad could you look without losing a single round after almost 3 years off? You know what I'm saying? So I get it. He wasn't the craziest opponent, but it was the right one for him to kind of build his confidence up a bit and get back into the mix. Tim Zoo mentioned going up to 68. He did want him to shut up. Tim, I would have liked to see it. I ain't gonna lie. Elijah Garcia's on the third undercard. Appreciate you, Bole. Yeah, I think that's Kyron Davis he fighting too. I think it's Kyron. He said, you see, he trying to lose it. He loses belts. Oh, he was just like, a crazy WB come out of nowhere. Yeah, man, the WBO crazy. No, I ain't gonna say they're crazy, but it's it for him. He should go to 160, bro. I think if we talking about Mel Charlo, I think he should be at 160. Oh, you talking about, yeah, it's Kyron Davis. It's Kyron lost money. Pacheco versus Mbili. I think that's early. I think it's early, but they were saying Pacheco against somebody. Oh, Berlanga. Man, that'd be fun. I ain't gonna lie. Pacheco and Berlanga. Be a good one. It's the Haney's our lives era. Man, I'm telling you, that's crazy. Wasn't Doghouse Rules over when AB and Bill jumped in? That's the part they're going to ignore because it makes them have to see it for what it is. They're like, nah, but he outlasted him. He beat him to the punch. I see, baby girl. Yeah, I keep smashing it like, but man, but again, it's a lot going on in boxing, man. It's a lot. I see Eddie Hearn says he's possibly preparing Danny Garcia and Conor Benn to fight. You know what I mean? With a potential for it to be in the UK. I think that's cool. Danny Garcia been off for a while. Conor Benn need to fight somebody of note. I think I don't know. I think Danny might be a good scrap for him. Told you his punishment need to be fighting guys in the States. I'm telling you, from here on out. But yeah, they a lot is dependent on this ruling that the BBOC, I think I'm saying it right, gotta make with Conor Benn to determine where he'll fight at. So that's why I say with him, it's too many red flags. That's potentially gonna mess up him getting fights moving forward if it's certain fights in places, should I say, that's taken off the table because this dude been indulging. I mean, Pacheco beats Berlanga up, man. I'm telling you, he's technical, savvy. I like I like Pacheco. Berlanga looked decent in his last fight. He looked good in his last fight, though. He took his time, got his guy out of there, but that loading up stuff is the only thing that I don't be liking too much when I see fighters do that. But I think he more so did it once he got his guy hurt. Simon Sneak Berlanga get out of his asshole thing. Nah, he the mandatory. Damn, they need to let that happen. Go ahead and let that happen, bro. Happened to Danny versus Lara. I think that fell out. Lara was supposed to be fighting. Is this a Rafa? I gotta look again. I forget who Lara fight. He fighting somebody else. Damn. I think he was fighting somebody up there in age too. I forgot who they said Lara was fighting. It wasn't Danny though. And just when you think about Morrell versus Ben Whitaker, oh man, that'd be crazy. Ben Whitaker at 75 though, light heavy, I believe. I think Ben Whitaker at 75. He don't look like it though. But he at 75 for sure. Like I said, if I'm not mistaken. But that'd be an interesting fight because they got that rhythm. They like to move in there. I'm gonna give you a drop on Ben Whitaker. Ben Whitaker got beat on by Phyllis Cash. Nah, that's crazy. Phyllis Cash beating you up. What the dude be saying? It hit different. Phyllis Cash was in there whooping on you. I ain't gonna say he bad, but that ain't nobody that you need to be hearing whooping on you in no sparring or nothing like that. Morrell is it though. My bro gonna go in there and watch him soon. He gonna watch him work because he was, he cool with Ronnie. He was saying that he want to be in there and watch Morrell's session. So
hey,
he's gonna get invited to do that. I'm pretty sure he's gonna let me know how he looked in there.
I really wanted Ghost to come up here and cook because he was talking about the situation with Morrell, but somebody, Bole, I think it was Bole made an interesting comment, man, and I fully ascribe to what he said. He said, we can't be mad at Benavidez. I mean, at Canelo with Benavidez is not giving Morrell the opportunity that Canelo will not give him. Like, they in the same division. Why not make the fight? Because he's been calling you out. You called the man a pussy too. On top of that, you called Morrell pussy. He challenged you after you did that. And, you ain't got back to him. So it's kind of hard to hold Canelo to that standard of regarding him. But what Canelo doing is absolutely wild, and he needs to be checked. Like, the governing bodies need to check his ass. But also, given the stuff on Devin and Tank sparring, I don't take too much from it other than the fact that people who said Devin can control the distance and keep him away, that video clearly shows that that's not going to be a issue for Tank to close distance and get into him. So just imagine a more polished Gervonta Tank against a more polished Devin, and how they've looked in fights from that point forward until now. Do you really feel that he's going to be able to keep him off for 12 rounds?
Right. Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's a very tough task, and if you think about it, it's a one-dimensional plan. Not that you are a one-dimensional fighter. It's a one-dimensional plan and we just, conversation purposes, assuming that you think you're just going to keep him on the outside for 12 rounds. So you think one consistent game plan the whole time is going to deal with him, and at no point you're going to have to make adjustments, change stuff up, you know what I mean, on the fly. You're just going to come in there with, I'm going to just keep him on the outside, man. He got the feet to get in the inside. He fast. That's what I played the thing, if I could find it, with Broner, talking about how good his feet are. Like, I don't think you can ignore that. And that's one of the big reasons why he was able to dominate Regis like that. So just think about, everything Regis wasn't in terms of his feet, Tank is. Meaning he has the feet, the speed, the intelligence, the IQ to keep up. I can't stress that enough. That means a guy is always going to give himself a chance to be able to land his shots, because I don't see no fight where he just waited for one shot. If that's how it looked, and that's how you assess his fights, he's just waiting for one shot, I think you're missing something. You know what I'm saying? I think he's just very good at setting up the shot or the shots necessary to get you up out of there. Salute to the queen, Miss Joette, man. Much love and appreciation in that super chat, man. Let's all support the best unbiased boxing channel on YouTube, man. Do y'all hear it? Do you hear it, man? Peace and blessing to you and your beautiful family, dude. Thanks for all the time you put in for all of us. I appreciate the queen. Appreciate me, man.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to the queen, Miss Joette, man. Say Devin couldn't handle them shots. That won't change it. Now that's gonna be tough. I mean, you might got some more strength to you, and more polished and all that stuff. But I think that what doesn't change is the fact that man could hit a ton. I mean, I don't think that changes. So if at any point in the fight, what I've noticed when Tank is able to land on you with any type of consistency or regularity, it's you know how he turned up. You get what I'm saying? We all seen it. We seen it in the clip. You know what I mean? Athletic Mind, my guy, what's good with it, bro? How you been? We synced it. You synced it in the clip. Brian broke the damn internet. Broke the internet. Broke the internet. Body type is disrespectful. Body type is disrespectful. Body uppercut. You skipping into anyway. He's going up, man. That's why I think it's hard. Get out of there, thought he was good at that moment. AD jumped in there, you Floyd was watching. His legs was all over the place, flipping in there. He was flipping and stuff in there. Look how he got him all out of position. Them big ass shots, man. Look at the rookie. How he just did the little step, little step back. Look, right got him stepping back. His legs heavy right now, and people talking about he's good. He's not. But he's a damn dog for taking these shots. Tell you that. He's a damn dog. That's cool, man. Much respect to him, man. He was like, man, weathering them storm. He was weathering that joint. He was like, I ain't going down. He's like, you got me in the blender real quick, but I ain't going down, bro. Nah, we in here. It's a fight. But man, that type of stuff builds experience, character, and it allows you to you know what I mean, get better at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So everybody goes through those growing pains. Like I said, how many people at that age would probably even be wanting to get in there and mess with Tank? You get what I'm saying? So that's why I always try to give people a silver lining, yo. You know what I mean? Definitely, bro. He said, get out of there, Dad. Get out of there. Yo. He said that thing about 4 or 5 times, didn't he? Them 8-ounce gloves is different, though. Them 8-ounce gloves hit a lot different. Ryan just sold at least 250K pay-per-views, but dropping the tape, about dropping the tape. I think he brought some attention to the fight, which is a good thing, because if he brought attention, then that's what you want. You know what I mean? More people to be interested. Like I said, you got people that don't even really talk boxing that was posting this clip just for probably clicks and laughs, but it's a good thing because you got people talking, and everybody got different audiences, so this shit been exposed everywhere. So it's a silver lining, because you know, you might have got the first 2 laughs, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because the P. Diddy thing was, you got some 5 stars with that. P. Diddy thing, and then the tape, I said, yeah, you got a couple laughs, but the last one is going to be April 20th when you getting scraped in that ring. What's good with it, bro?
What's good, big bro? Thank you for having me on, bro. Thank you for having me.
You already know, man. You're always welcome on, man. Talk to me.
I caught
He just said, man, yeah.
Yeah, I caught the video last night. I was in the car with my guys, man. We was coming from the gym, man, and I had seen the thumbnail too. I'm like, oh man, that's fake. I had seen something like that before, but little did I know it was that the real deal. And I took a look at it, and I was surprised what I seen, because that's how they said the first 2 rounds of the sparring went. But unfortunately for us, we didn't get to see the rest of it. So, you know, a lot of people going off of what they seen in that, and that's accurate. AB say he jumped in, which I thought AB didn't have to jump in. That was extra shit. But you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? they made it seem like it was something that it wasn't when Devin got caught with the shot. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. He got his ass whooped in them clips. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. But I just want to see the whole sparring session, because that'll tell a brighter story. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know, hopefully we get it. I don't know if we will, but you know, people gonna run with the narrative that they want to run with off of that, you know, 2-minute video.
I feel like shit, they almost gotta give it to us now after this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done did all this, you gotta give us the fight. You know people want to see it now. And I think that's the bigger picture for me. Like, I think if you too emotional about it, you whining about what happened. Like, that man ain't still undefeated and grown since then. But me, it's entertaining, and it definitely just make me want to see it more. So I hope we do get it at the end. William Old School, my brother, what's good with it, Will?
What's up?
What's happening with it, man?
Man, I was feeling them body shots, bro.
Yeah, me too. I said my stomach hurt.
Bro, look, you can see Devin kind of cringe to the side every time he got hit by one.
Nah, I know them things was something serious. Tank put life into you when you punch.
Look, see the Canelo shit? Ever since he lost to Bivol, his whole psyche changed. I think that Bivol fight did him. That's why I don't think he had a head of steam coming off of the Caleb Plant fight. He beats old Billy Joe Squanders. He was acting full of himself. Then he gets in there with Bivol, and next thing you know, he's fighting nobody.
Right. That's real.
That Bivol fight did something to him. It sent him back to earth to let him know, hey, bro, no, you're not as good as you think you are.
Right. Sit your ass down playing with them damn light heavyweights. You played with you mess around, he effed around and found out playing with the wrong one.
That's why I don't think he wants no part of Benavidez. Benavidez got busy hands just like Bivol got busy hands.
With more power, I think, like more bad intentions at the end of them punches. And
right.
he throw more of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he go to the body well, so.
And you know Reynoso looked at all that shit and probably told Canelo, you don't want no part of that, young man.
TM was good with it, bro. He said, I'm curious if the fight happens besides the rings. Tank choose, that's going to be the most important part. I don't think he's going to put him in no sandbox or nothing like that, though. I don't think that's one thing I ain't never heard or seen him do. I mean, I already know the game plan to be to stay on the outside. That's why I feel like that's risky and it's dangerous because you can't tell me that guy can't go get you if he got to.
Yeah, but if they ever fight, I got Tank, but I'm unbiased, but I'm not going like look at that sparring session and be like, oh, yeah, like Tank did. You know, I can't look at it like that because it's 2 minutes. So whoever want to say, oh, I'm a Haney fan or whatever, I'm not a fan of Haney. I'm a Tank fan more than I'm a Haney fan. That's a fact. Right, sure. I'm not gonna be just because Tank is my guy or I favor Tank. I'm not gonna be like choosing his side and saying, oh yeah, he beat that nigga up, and I ain't that type of guy. If y'all want to be that type of guy in the comments, that's y'all. That's not me. So,
right. I mean, yeah, it just is what it is. You know, you got a little touching up. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I said, we was a fly on the wall for a lot of these sparring sessions, especially with Tank. I'm pretty sure that'd be a regular occurrence seeing him do that to people. That's why it's not nothing to overreact over. And again, I give a man some credit getting in there young, willing to go against him. You know what he brought, or maybe you didn't, but you still went in there and you stood up. But again, man, bring me to this point, man. I hope we get this fight, man. I do.
Look, everybody wondering why Bill hasn't called out. Go look at that sparring footage again and answer the question yourself.
I just that it just all right. Let me say this: even with the limited amount of footage, I just feel like I see what I already would see when Tank feels like he wants to turn it up. That makes the fight very interesting. And if he's able to hit you when he start turning up, it gets spooky in there. We've seen it all the time, but again, man, the young man got his head together after cleared the cobwebs a little bit and got back to it and outlasted him. Salute to him, but getting stopped is, I mean, I get it. Some people use, bro say you don't feel like you should have jumped in there. Part of me felt like, that'd just kill any narrative that you can draw from it. You could really just see what was going to happen. But he just looked like his legs was heavy. I'll definitely say that. It looked like his legs was a little heavy in there because of the little skip backs like that he was doing, a little skip back. I'm like, yeah, you move way better than that. So I clearly know you was feeling what was going on in there. But again, you being in shape and you was dealing with it, bro. A lot of people, he get a lot of people out of there.
Yeah.
You continue hanging in there. So you know what I mean? I give him a lot of credit. Man, ain't nothing to overreact about.
But also take into consideration before he backpedaled into the corner, he got hit with a shot that had him wilding a little bit backwards.
Right.
So he was hit and he was hurt. Man, I mean, anybody watching the film will see that, dog. I mean, it ain't even about who like who. That's just what it is.
Yeah, he felt this shit. He felt that pressure, man. But you know what I mean? It's cool, but they asked for it, so I'm pretty sure they know it existed. But I do think they don't think it was gonna come out though when it did. I just don't think they thought that far ahead. You know what I mean? And it was almost like agreed upon, like by the people that had it, that they would never put it out. That's why I said on a lighter tip, on a joking type tip, who the hell gave Ryan the footage? Who laced him?
Yo, it could really only be a couple of folk. It could only be Ellie.
Nah, man. All that crap Bill's been saying about Floyd, bro. Floyd said, here, bro, I'm tired of this shit. Go put this footage out.
Well, Will, I know it was probably Floyd who did it. I'm just saying that the 3 people who it could have been, it only could be himself, Ellie, or Floyd, because they had the footage as well too.
Yeah, but who was the chick that was filming? Because if you watch the video close, there's a woman with a camera.
She was locked in.
She probably part of their camp because you know Bill always be recording footage,
right,
of their story because you use it to
If that's the
critique.
case, why hasn't Bill put the footage out? If that's the case,
somebody.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, somebody made a great point to me. I just talked to him on the phone like 20 minutes ago. Shout out to KQKC, man.
Oh, salute to the OG, man.
He made a great point. He said, y'all remember when Ryan was saying, "Oh, Floyd has showed him in the car and all this and this and that." He said, KQ said he felt like Ryan already had the sparring session, but he was lying saying that, "Oh, Floyd just showed it to him in the car." He never really said he had it. He felt like he already had it, and then he sent it just like that. We see how he just posted it like this with a snap of a finger. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Floyd would have just, if Ryan asked for it, like, "Oh yeah, Devin told shit in the press conference, just send it." No, he already had it. Floyd already had sent it.
Crazy, right? It's crazy when you think about it, how that shit came out, man. It's funny though, man. But tell you, Ryan, boy, you gonna have to stand on some business, boy. Dev ain't
the thing to me that I take more so than anything from that footage is, like I said, people say Tank only is a power thing. If you take this away from him, then you pretty much, he's out there in the dark and he ain't gonna be able but to have a puncher's chance. But you see him easily cornering that ring, maneuvering him into positions where he can have a favorable advantage. All these things were taking place right there in plain sight. And they've gotten better, both of them, since that point.
I thought so. That's why they ain't released it, because at this point, it's all fair game now. Like, if you had it, put the whole thing out there.
But I will say that the releasing of it means that that fight is likely to happen. And if he takes care, the bottom line is the winner will have a chance to fight Tank once again.
In a weird way, I feel like once you release stuff like that and you get people in a frenzy, bro, it's out of your hands. It's like, wait, the people spoke. You gotta give us that now. You done gave us that. You gotta give us the real thing. You know what I mean? You done gave us a minute. They ain't trying to see that. I'm pretty sure people forget about that if you make an actual fight. But now they'll talk about it all the way up into the fight. But the fight will make up for all of that, though.
I believe that he'll fight Devin when I see it, bro. I mean, he making a step in the right direction. Allegedly fighting Fremont. I want to see that, you know. But since then, I really like his reputation for taking certain fights has been preceding him. So I gotta wait to see if he'll fight Devin. I just gotta wait to see.
Now on that topic, explain to me of Devin, since we're just using Tank and Devin, of Devin's opponents, which one is a 50-50 fight with Tank?
None.
Of Devin's opponents, since he's the one that's been fighting all the good fights and making the fights that everybody want to see, which one of his opponents, name the opponents that's a 50-50 fight for Tank, if Tank took those same opponents?
None.
But that's not the point I'm making, though. I'm not talking about.
But it's only being held against Tank, though. Nobody's holding Devin. Devin literally wants to walk around Matias. He said he was there to chase legacy and become champion. You done this? Yeah, walk around. He could have actually went after Matias instead of Ryan, right? Because Martin is his mandatory. Matias is a champion. That's a unification. So he can go after Matias. How we even get to Ryan right now? Because Ryan shouldn't even be in the play because he's not a champion at 140. But yet and still, he's fighting him, and he's fighting somebody that was quote unquote an exhibition for Tank.
I got Tim.
Was shooting to go up to 147 to fight a sorry bum in Barrios, who was that for Tank. So like we got to stop with the narratives that we push only upon Tank and don't hold them all to the same thing. That's all I'm saying.
That's not what I'm doing. But if that's what you think,
no, I'm just saying in general, because Tank only goes at the slow, flat-footed Mexican fighters. Yeah. They got the same amount of number of Mexican fighters they fought, both of them. But yet Tank is the only one that's being held to it. And we do this all the time to put Tank down and to lift other folks up. But they all got the same thing that they're dealing with.
Look, I believe Devin can outbox Matias for most of the rounds, but sooner or later, Matias is gonna catch up to him.
That's a great fight. I'd love to see that fight.
Me too. And T.O.
I got a question though, because because I've talked to you on numerous panels, Thomas. You seem to have the same opinion, so you're consistent with it. My thing is, Devin has if you want to say they got the same amount of Mexican, whatever you're trying to say, Devin Haney has a better resume than Tank. Whatever you want to, however you want to slice, however you want to dice it. He fought Lomachenko. Whatever you.
So that's it, right?
Hold on. You're not letting me finish. I'll let you talk. He fought Lomachenko. Whatever people want to say about the decision of the fight is on them. He fought Regis Prograis. I don't think much of Regis Prograis, but that was the guy who they perceived as the best guy of the division. Tank, if let's just say today we say, Tank, this is the best guy in the division, we want to see you fight him. Has he ever done that?
Nah, he hasn't fought the best guy in the division, nah. But he did when he fought Pedraza, not at 35, but at 30 he did. He done scaled up multiple divisions and fought and claimed championships in them as well too. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna base,
I'm not done. That's the whole context of the difference between the two. So if you want to say, oh, they got the same amount of, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about.
Was Loma the best in his division? You really believe Regis was the best in his division? You said they say. What do you believe? You believe Regis takes out Matias?
That's
Matias knocking him out.
Look, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying at the time.
But you said they said. Who are you saying?
Were you saying that?
Hold on. Regis Prograis at the time was one of the best guys in the division. He was a champion.
When he fought Zaria? After he fought Zaria? That's what everybody was saying?
After he fought Zaria, the opinion still remains the same. It still remains
that
the same.
He was the best in the division?
He's the best in the division. He has the belt. He's one of the guys that's the best in the division.
You got to be honest with yourself, bro. You know you
got to be honest at all.
I'm being honest with what I say. I believe Devin is one of the premier talents in boxing right now, especially in his weight class. Has he been fighting the best resume? Heck no. None of them have. And I constantly say that. And none of them are fighting each other. And none of them want to. If otherwise, they would be fighting each other. Trust me, when he had that opportunity to fight him instead of fighting Regis, he could have fought him. He could have dropped everything to push for Tank.
We talking about who Devin Haney could have fought. I'm glad you're saying that. What about the guys Tank Davis could have fought? Because he's the guy who could make these fights happen. He's the guy who he says out his own mouth, he don't have to worry about Floyd. It's all on him. That's what he said.
So we talking about who? When you say tanking specifically, who are you talking about? And are they on the PBC? Because you know it's trouble making cross-promotional matches. Has it always been easy to make cross-promotional fights? Okay. Let me ask you that. And the other ones you've seen, have they been star versus star?
So it goes.
I want you to be honest. Be honest with me.
It goes from that to now we talking about promotional issues.
You said he can't. Those are the people that you want to see Tank fight. I want to see him fight Shakur. Just that's your boy. Is it easy to make a Shakur fight with Tank right now?
It looks like there's some potential roadblocks for sure.
And what would they be? Namely,
man, you already know, man. Pamper Bob, man.
Pamper Bob. So that's why that's going to be difficult, bro. Like, I want to see him fight him too, because that's going to test to see if Tank really the biz. Or is he overrated like most of y'all seem to think he is?
Also, what makes a fight difficult is I don't know if it's Tank doing it, but you know, the politics and all of the things that he does with the contracts and all this and the stipulations, that's something that is actually a thing. I don't know if he's gonna do it, but that's something that he does do to flex his muscle. So that also could be a thing where a guy who was fighting Tank could look at like, damn, this guy doing all this, and it makes it difficult for a guy to accept all of that shit.
I agree with that. That posturing in the contract stuff is nonsense.
And we know he has a history doing it. But why is he doing it? Is the question.
I don't know. All I know is the fight need to happen. We're gonna hold one thing for one people.
No. I know why he's doing it. Because he wants an advantage over guys. As great as Tank is, that's what the obvious answer is to that. Why he's doing that.
What's that?
But nobody want to talk about it.
Salute to y'all. Make sure y'all smash the like button for this.
I'm just letting other people talk. I mean, it's clearly obvious that to make the fight happen, there's going to be some concessions by both people. Because I don't think the fight should happen at 135. I think it should happen at 140, especially when you got a 135er walking in the ring at 165. Now, we don't need that. That's 30 more pounds. So we needed at a concession, but at the same time, they both need to make concession.
Yeah, one way I looked at the Tank with the rehydration and stuff like that. I just consider, and this is just me, I just consider the fact that he's a small guy. So, and it's just one way to look at it. Is not a fact, just a thought process of mine. You know, him being a smaller guy all the time, I think he's making sure that these dudes ain't, you know what I mean? You already giving up something. And I said this before, I think Ryan could have avoided that had he had like a nutritionist and been disciplined. And that's why I say that was more so his fault. Had he been smart, he would have made that 35-pound weight limit and it'd been no rehydration. He would have been good, just like Rolly was. You know what I'm saying? So I think when he did it to Barrios, I think it was obvious. I'm not saying I'm advocating for it, but I think in his situation, like if he wasn't already giving up the height and reach and weight, I would look at it more so as an advantage. But with him being at the disadvantage all the time physically like that, you know, the only thing that's saving him really is his power, obviously, with the boxing skill, but he just usually always at a disadvantage is what I'm saying. So
I feel you on that contention, Just.
He just makes
I feel you on that.
You know what I mean? He's just not giving up too much. But that's just me. I think, you know what I mean? Because you look at it, you fought Rolly shit. I think they say he rehydrated to 165.
Clauses. Can't get in that ring, he's gonna come out the victor. That's what I believe now.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Is it possible that he can lose? Hell yeah, he in the boxing ring. Anybody can come and get somebody on a good day.
Right.
I just want to see them at their best. So that's why I can't it happen at 135.
I think
that go ahead.
My bad. Yeah, I was just gonna say I agree with you. I think Tank, he has the ability to beat everybody at 135. I got no doubt in my mind about that. So I just call it how I see it about the other BS that I see. But as far as the talent goes, that's undeniable. I think he could be Devin. I think he could be Shakur. I think he could be all them dudes. That's just my opinion.
Nah, I think shit. And I'm Shakur, my guy, and I think he could beat everybody too. You know what I'm saying? I think that about Tate and him. I think them two dudes gonna make one of the best fights when they line it up. And I say win because I'm optimistic, man. So
yeah, they gonna line it up for sure. They're gonna line it up for sure.
Crazy not to want to see that fight, man. Like I don't care who you want to win, you just gotta want to see it.
Yeah, that's the fight I want to see mainly, but everybody seem to forgot about it now because of whatever reason. They want to.
Real ones like us, bro. We can't let them talk that foolishness. Nah,
what
bro.
Was
actually beat them, embarrass them, and make them not look like a top fighter. Not having no damn off night when you win. I don't think people know how hard that is. I'm gonna keep advocating for that because I feel like it's what's right with boxing, and people's viewpoints is what's wrong. It's only like that. That's tough to do, bro. And it's crazy, right? Because before I got up here, Pete, it's this fighter and shit, and he started DMing me, man. I ain't gotta say his name, so he was DMing me. He was talking about Shakur. You think he should re-let me at De Los Santos? He'd hold this and that. He started going like talk about, if he was hurt, he should have shut up this and that. And I'm like, I'm thinking like if I was a argumentative or if I was one of those people, if I was tough on people, I could have said to him, so what happened with you in your fight when you had your issue and you lost? Remember, he won, so he a hoe because he said he was going to do this and actually didn't do it. And I'm pretty sure you said plenty in your fight you had an issue and you actually lost, and you much earlier in your career than he is. So again, like I don't know, he started talking about something else. I guess they must have had a situation, but I'm like, I can't. That's not what I'm not a content creator to speak on like personal shit. Like I don't be caring about personal experiences as a fighter. No, he a damn good talent. Like I ain't trying to hear that because that quick. Look how you judged a man that won a fight when he was messed up, and you personally yourself lost the fight because you said you had some issues. And I'm pretty sure the issues you had wasn't the ones he had. He had some sick shit going on. He had a couple things going on, to be real. And I'm glad it just came to the light because I told people I knew that shit ahead of time because my bro be down there in the gym, so I already knew what was going on.
This is the thing about that with Shakur, man. Like, yo, it's boxing. It's boxing. When he was within the skill set of boxing, you got to find a way as the opponent. You was talking all that stuff about how you gonna show up in his hood and whoop his tail. You was in his hood. His hood is in the ring. You got to go step to him. You can't just be standing in the middle of the ring and pointing to the ground talking about come here. You don't win fights like that. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't navigate that, then you can't navigate that, then you don't have the right to call yourself a champion, bro. Like a champion means you master so many things and obstacles to get the victory. So like, yo, you gotta take it from that man. You gotta go get it and take it from him. And that's why I didn't have a problem with his performance in there. Would I like to see more action? Sure. It wasn't like he was fighting shot liver.
I had a problem with it just because if you're hurt, then say it. Like nobody's gonna judge you for that. But if you have a performance like that and you don't say nothing, you just say you don't want to make excuses. Some fans, I think that's a valid reason why you perform that way. Then just keep it a buck and say that. You know what I mean? But
I think he was caught between not wanting to kind of say nothing, but the competitor in him. He knew better. He
didn't want to look a certain way. But,
right, yeah, it was eating him up.
You know what I'm saying? Bro. It was obvious something wasn't right with him. You know what I mean? But De Los Santos, he didn't perform at all. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. You know what I mean? Like you said, Shakur was about 70%, and you still couldn't do nothing with him. So
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you couldn't do nothing with him. That's why I'm like, I'm not necessarily beefing about a damn rematch. Like, because if you did that with him while he was like that, I'm not saying that the rematch with him healthier just be all a walk in the park all of a sudden. But said this before, I think it could play out in terms of how he looked offensively against Valdez. You're going to take chances, but you still going to be smart. You can't tell me he ain't fight the man and it was a boring fight. Like that'd be just some hating shit, right? So I think that's how it just with him being safety first, he'll take chances, but I think he always going to be smart about it. And I think that's what gives him the best chance to beat guys that fight that way. You got to think about how stupid you would be to fight him like you fight a guy that punch like that, like you fought some of these other guys, would stand in the pocket as long as you did. Not smart. You get what I'm saying? Because De Los Santos,
that's all that is.
You know what I mean? He had the skill and to give you some real trouble, and he was fast too. Fast. He shocked me a little bit in there, man. A little bit, just a bit. Surprised, should I say? Not shocked. Surprised me a little bit.
Yo, but just during that blood, sweat, and tears, his coach, he said he trained for A, B, C, D, and E. One of them had to be what he saw in that ring.
Right.
One of them had to be. So you should have been able to navigate that, circumvent that, get to it so that you can do what you came to do, and that's win the championship. And that's why I don't understand why people say he got robbed.
Yeah, I was joking around in that, and I was like, you know what the problem was? They did their homework, but they ain't do enough of it. And I remember, I don't know if you remember in the Blood, Sweat, and Tears, there was a point on where he was watching a Hearn fight. He was like, this is bullshit. Something like that. He like dismissed it, and they're like, we're gonna get something to eat. I was like, yeah, that's gonna be it right there. I just look at little stuff like that, and I'm like, that little minor detail, you already dismissed him, and he gonna get in here and it's gonna be different for him. So I always say for you to fight like that guy was punching like you was crazy to me. That's I would love to know why you fought that way for a guy that you claimed up and down couldn't punch. Man, I thought he was going to try to dog him. I was like, man, is he going to go for it at any point? I'm thinking that to myself, but
yeah, he definitely went walking down
for skill.
But no, just I just clicked the link because I want I heard y'all talking about what I'm saying, stipulations and all that. And I just gotta say, I get tired of hearing that. And I'm not taking don't shout at nobody up here. I'm just saying, like,
no, talk to me.
People saying that put rehydration clauses on everybody. Like, who's he put a rehydration clause on that he didn't fight at his weight class at 35? And the answer is no.
Good point.
And you was cooking on this the other day, Ryan, all he had to do was make 1 more pound, and it wouldn't have been nothing. He asked for that pound.
For real.
He asked to fight at 36, and he accepted the rehydration clause. You know what I mean? But that talking point is whack to me. It kind of spreads misinformation that he might put a rehydration. Nah, if you fight at 135, you could make the weight weigh as much as you want.
But that's why I feel you, big dog, man. You my guy too, so I'm always in accordance with what you be saying, man. But I just want it because that's always gonna be the narrative. It's gonna be the talking point. Oh, he had to weaken his opponent to beat him. He just couldn't beat him straight out. And that's why I wanted to be where they're at their strong suit too, so that there won't be that narrative to try to discredit anything that should happen in that ring.
And I feel you. I definitely like with I actually want him to fight Dev at 140 with no rehydration. You know, so that's what I want. Just so there's no excuses. But then you got to think when he fought Barrios, bro, he was coming from 130 to 140, and he put that 10 pound in. You know what I mean? And Ryan, he said Ryan just said yes to everything immediately. You know what I mean? So, you know, they kind of that's kind of Ryan's fault. You know,
Gina was good with it, bro.
You know, ain't no telling what they might have said okay if he said no to that. They just threw it in there and he was like, all right. But I just don't feel like he does that to he's not gonna do that to everybody to have an advantage. Like he didn't need no advantages over Ryan. You know
I think when you consider what you're saying, that's something to think about, right? Like, do anybody look at them and say skillfully, like, do you really feel like he needed that? But then they'll say, well, why did he do it? And I think that's a matter of him being comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
You know? And that's the A side. That's the A side. I mean, you know, that's what they gonna do.
It's because I don't look at it as much of an advantage. Like I think they both got to make the catch weight, and they both kind of, you know what I mean, giving up something to a certain degree. Because shit, especially with Ryan, you don't need an extra pound. You fight at 35. What did you need with an extra pound? That's more so for his ass. You know what I mean? If he was smart, he would, like I say, he would have had a nutritionist or something, made that pound and rehydrated to whatever the hell he wanted. But again, why I never gave him that excuse, because if you look at the fights after that, or whatever the case, what he fought Manuel to go was that catchweight fight. Duarte, you just brought him up from lightweight, catchweight fight. See what he doing is bringing people up to weight classes they've never been in. Beat.
Very next fight, fought at a catchweight.
So you know,
she went on mute or something.
I wanted to be at an even playing field because I know at an even playing field, you know, there's no reason, no rhyme, no excuse that can be made other than, oh, you just got your butt. Whoever it is that's the victor got that on it. Like, yo, yeah, you can't say nothing now. Like my man said when he fought Roy Jones, you got any excuses now? Man,
I was so sick that night, bro.
I was too, because Roy Jones, my God. My God. You know what I'm saying? But he put the beats on him.
Yeah, he did.
And called his shot before the thing. Like, dog, what you gonna make an excuse now for?
He knew Roy went up. You know what I'm saying? He knew Roy went up and was coming back down.
Yeah, and that was the dangerous thing he could have ever done for his career. Like that was really asinine, to tell you the truth, bro. Like that was crazy.
Tarver's a smart dude, and you know, like the boxers, they are anal. Like you ever listen to Coach Kenny, bro? He don't just talk about what the opponent does. He talks about past injuries and you know what I mean? Like he's really, really looking into it. He gonna know everything about you. And you know, I feel like Tarver had that to his advantage. You know, he knew, because I feel like Roy at his best, Tarver wasn't seeing him. You know what I'm saying, but they did their homework and they can say they beat him. But a lot of people were sick. I was sick, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm gonna tell you, I love me some James Toney. That's my guy. But Evander, I love more. But when Tony gave it to Evander, boy, that hurt my soul. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the bad side of some losses from the people that I root for. Even when it's against people I root for. I'm a Mosley fan. I'm a Mayweather fan. I like Mosley Mo. When Mosley caught him with that ooh-wop, I thought it was a rap. I'm like, oh, shit, we about to see.
Me
and
too.
Then next thing you know, my man said, I don't still to this day, I don't understand why he did not press him.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
He was tripping. He was tripping. It was almost like he was like, I don't believe you, nigga. I don't believe you hurt.
and that's one thing I can say about Devin too. Devin got clipped and that boy recovered, and then you wasn't clipping him no more. And then even in that sparring thing, he was getting hit with some shots. I know it was with big gloves and some headgear. He was getting hit with some shots. That boy was taking him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that it's easy light work for Tank. I think Tank gonna have to be on his stuff. But him on his stuff it's like Freddie, it's like going to sleep and you on Elm Street. That's why I say, yo, his dream lane.
You could just tell
Go
the
ahead,
way
boss.
Dev
My
was
bad.
moving. Like Dev is way more sharper now. You know what I'm saying? Like way more sharper than he was.
Way more sharp.
You know what I'm saying? But Tank is too, though. You know what I mean? And Tank looked like he wasn't even going ham for real. You know, he was he was just more experienced. He knew, you know what I mean, he knew what Dev didn't know. You know, he was getting to his spot easy, like whenever he wanted and doing whatever he wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you right, big dog. And oh damn, Athletic took off. I was gonna say I wasn't coming at him personally. I'm not saying he said that. I'm just saying most people that say that, this is their contention when it comes to records and it comes to like things like that where they discredit Tank. It's like we don't have to. We let the fights dictate or discredit one another, not perceptions and not narratives that like most of these people that spin these bad boys be in their camps. Like it was an exhibition fight. That's coming from the camp of Devin Haney, but now it's a great fight. You know what I'm saying? Like that stuff we got to get away from. And you know, we on our own folk. Why we gotta hate on our own folk to lift somebody else up, man? They gon' your boy Devin Haney doing his thing all without Tank. He don't need Tank. Now, you know, same thing to be said about all the other folks. We just gotta see the fights and we gotta find a way where we can get these fights to be made. And I think a lot of guys fall on the donation bodies.
Appreciate y'all holding me down while my stream are acting crazy. Nah, stream are acting crazy. I ain't even my power popped out and everything.
Yeah, you could have popped out.
My bad, y'all. I just be laughing, yo. Stream y'all, you would just be talking. Boop. I'm like error. Like, yo, what the hell's going on? Salute to my brother Zenith, man, and that super chat, man. Always supporting the grind. Said a hydration limit is an even playing field. Weighing in 36 hours ahead of time, and one guy being able to hydrate higher, and the other guy is not an even playing field. Y'all been tricked into asking for uneven fights. That's my guy right there. He always got an interesting perspective. That's something to think about. Something to think about.
Yeah.
I get it,
yeah,
though,
Zenith
man.
always come at me with that stuff because I be telling them, man,
people be making good points, man. Salute to my guy Athletic Mind too, man.
He do.
Yeah, Zenith be sniping.
He do. The thing about Zenith, he definitely be sniping because he don't say nothing unless it got truth to it. That's one thing I will say about that brother. That brother will not say nothing that don't got no truth to it.
Hey, and he'll drop some receipts on your ass too and follow it up with a link and everything.
Hell yeah.
Facts. That's why I
didn't tell you not to get at me. I saw that he was going ahead with me. He was going ahead. I was like, damn, Zenith, I just want the fight to happen. He said, nah, man, don't fall for that issue.
This is close to old school as possible. Now, that's real talk. Holla at me. Oh, I'm backstage. My bad, Remo. I wasn't on the laptop. I didn't see you. I can't see you back there. Let me get you right. Hold on.
Hey, that's richthreads.com right there. Remo. Do yourselves a favor. Go get yourself.
Hold on. Man, my guy Remo to the stage. Got you. My bad, Remo. I'm over here resetting my all my stuff because damn power with him. Oh, I got him. There you go. Division in the building. Maul Brooks in the building. Salute to fam. Just do how much the Tank weight fighting out against Barrios. I think they say he got to like, what did they say? Like, did they say 140 something, close to 150? Not even a full 150. I don't think they said he touched 150. Something like that for that fight. I think. I definitely an axe. I could always hit find. You can't tell me he was bigger than Santa Cruz in that fight. There's no way you can tell me that. You know what I'm saying?
No, and he came down too.
moved down. Yeah, he moved down.
And then went down and still was the smaller man. Think about that. Think about how disciplined he stayed after making the weight. That's something people don't get, bro.
See, Just, that's what I be talking about when we talking about resume. If we talking about a collection of fighters, or are you talking about within that division? Because as a collection of fighters, you can't tell me Tank's resume is not on par with Devin's resume. Absolutely. If you do just the last 10 fighters, and that has his heaviest his heaviest opposition in there.